Good morning, Mackenzie. Yes. It's really hard to do a big, loud start to the stream, but you have to be really quiet. That's why that sounds a bit rubbish. If my house was empty, I'd be like doing it proper Robin Williams style. Good morning, Vietnam. Welcome, 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 welcome people to the Early Bird Breakfast Show. It's time for Viking stealing, raiding and attacking the monasteries for the betterment of our Viking.
Good morning, Vietnam!
There we go, Robin. Hello, Robin. Welcome in. I shouldn't say it, should I? I should just... Raiding, yeah, exactly. I was like, what, are we being raided? Oh, no, I got what you mean. Exactly. Thank you, Robin. I should just play that, and then I don't have to say anything. Welcome in, Robin. Welcome in, Befall. What has befallen you? Ah, thank you. We're drinking already. By quiet, do you mean chug, chug, chug? Chug, chug, chug. Chug, 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 chug. And hey, it's the doggo. Doggo, you're not in my book. I was just looking you up before I started the stream, and you're not in there. Why? Befall's in there. Is Robin in there? Robin is in there. Befall is in there. Laranos is in there. It's the doggo. Doggo, you're not in there, buddy. This needs to be rectified. If you're happy to go in the book, you do need to go in the book, because you've been in way more than 3 of my streams. So this needs to be a thing. And good morning, Robin. And welcome. Welcome, people, to my last stream of the year. Taking a little break for the new year. I'm not sure what you may be talking about. Doggo doesn't even know about the book. Doggo doesn't know about the book. I'm gonna explain it to you. Okay, Doggo. I have a special book that I'm gonna show you. Still haven't sorted the cover out. Hold on. Captain Mech's Book of Special Followers. And it has, down the side, A to Z. And in there, you can't really see because the light is too bright. In there, Doggo, I put my followers, people that have been in 3 or more of my streams. I put them in there and just write some simple information about them. About like where they live, what they do, that kind of stuff. So I've always got a little record of my amazing people. So I would propose to put you in there, Doggo. Now, of course, you don't have to go in there if you don't want to. But I would just ask you some simple stuff, Doggo, like where you're from, what do you do, favourite hobby, or an interesting fact about yourself, Doggo. I know you're a little bit younger, aren't you, than most, so it may be like I won't ask you about your career because you may not have a career yet, although who knows. But if you're happy to do that, Doggo, we can do that and that will be a cool thing. But if you don't want to, that's all good as well. You just tell me. No one gets forced to put in the book because that just takes the shine off the book, yeah? It's not like I've arrested you and I have to take your details down in my book. So it's all good. Oh my goodness. He's going in the book. He's going in the book. Yay, Doggo! You're going in, which I'm also happy about because it then gives me the excuse to play one of my GIFs. You know I'm all about my GIFs at the moment. And the going in the book GIF is one of my favourites because I love the music so much. In fact, it's so good, I've extended it to like, I think it was something like 7 seconds and now I've made it about 15 seconds because I love the music so much. Okay, let's hope it works first time when I press the button. Hey, it's the doggo. He's going in the book. Love that music, man. It's brilliant. Absolutely love it. Okay, he's going in. He's going in. Hey, it's the doggo, 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 doggo. All right, here we go. I can't see because my microphone's in the way. This is where it all falls apart because now you have to watch me just write stuff in a book, which is not the greatest stream in the world. Hey, is it the doggo? It's the doggo. Hey, it's the doggo. Okay, first question, doggo man. Whereabouts in the world are you? I'm sure. Oh, bang, we're straight in there. We are straight in there. Amazing. Okay. Which is like, I'm a Canadian who's moved to the US. Okay, so I'm going to put USA. I'm going to say, but Canada lands. Canadian. We might also have to do a little bit of map cam just to find out exactly where doggo is, or at least what state he's in. Age 14. Cool. Aged 14. A gig as a tutor. Oh, okay. Have a gig as a tutor. That's cool. My favourite hobbies include doing math randomly at 2 a.m. Okay. We've had this discussion before on my stream, but just a weird thing. English, the Brits say maths, plural. You say math, singular. We're not even going to argue about what's right or wrong. We're just going to skip straight past it. Loves maths at 2 a.m. Nice. Drawing and playing video games. Wicked. Doggo, you did that really well. You literally just gave me everything in one sentence, whereas normally I have to like ask each little question the whole way through. So that's great. Hey, thanks, Doggo. He's in the book. I just have to play it again. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Love it. Love it. Also, my gifts give me energy as well, man. Excellent. You're in the book, Doggo. Can you just quickly tell me what roughly in America you are? Like what state? Obviously, nothing more. Yeah, well, you did it, Doggo. You did it perfectly. Just tell me what state you're in if you're happy to do that, because I have a little map of America that I like to look at. I know I've got map cam, so we can go and see it. Can you see penguin in my pocket, people? I've got a penguin in my pocket. It does look a bit weird. This is penguin. This is penguin. I'm wearing penguin in my pocket today because it's in honour of one of my good friends, the Sea Penguin, who is also a streamer and who is also part of the Mech Alliance. I should now do a shout out on the thing. And the reason I'm wearing it, oh come on keyboard, if I press buttons, then you have to type out. That's the way keyboards work. No, I'm not going to forget the map, Duck. Robin, don't worry. I will not. I promise. I promise. I promise. And I need to tell you about the giveaway, guys, as well. I need to tell you about the giveaway. The Sea Penguin. Go. Shout out. There we go. Part of the Mech Alliance. And so I found this a few weeks ago and went, Penguin, I've got a little thing for you. And I just saw it before I came on stream and thought, needs to be with me. Needs to be with me. So he's just going to sit in my pocket. You can't really see him, but it's good. Indiana at the moment, but I move frequently. Okay, let's go to map. Let's go. In fact, we can do loads of gifts. We can do this one.
Hello, good morning and welcome. It is 9 minutes past 6 here in the UK. We are going over to map cam so that we can see where Indiana is and point some silly sticks at it. Thank you very much. That is the news.
Let's go. Okay, map cam needs zooming in. Map cam needs a lot of things because it's not great, but this is just the way it is at the moment. Okay, let me just get the zoom. Let me get the zoom. Let's see what we can do a little bit. Oh, that's probably about as much as we could do, isn't it? Probably, no. Back a bit, back a bit, back a bit. Okay, map cam, map cam. And where is Map Duck, I hear you ask? There's Map Duck, who I still haven't sorted out yet. We need to sort out Map Duck. I need to, as I keep saying, we're going to put little goggly eyes on him and stuff. Okay, don't tell me, guys. I'm going to find it. Indiana, Erie, Indiana. Oh, I was about to start showing my naivety and saying, is Indiana even a state or am I looking for a city? I found it. There. Map Duck has found Indiana.
You may be interested to know that certain places within Indiana, cities I presume, are called names like Indianapolis and South Bend and Louisville, although that is on the border between Indiana and Kentucky. And Fort Wayne is also there. How lovely. And Doggo, if you wave, then we can see you. There.
There we go. Map cam. I'm looking at it now, but you move. Okay. Got you. Now enough of that nonsense, for goodness sake. For goodness sake. Nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. Giveaway, people. Giveaway, giveaway, giveaway. So, as you guys know, I've been doing 12 days of Mechmas. I've been doing a little giveaway on each of my streams. So we've given away a plastic water bottle from Minecraft. We've given away a fabric space helmet. We've given away the chance to join my stream and choose what game we play together. We have given away a bespoke GIF made just for you. In fact, Laranos won that prize and I have made the GIF. It's ready to go. But I know Laranos, bless her, she's still trying to hop in, but she's also Christmas shopping at the moment. So she's going to be in and out. So we're just going to wait until a moment when she's around so we can do the Laranos GIF. And then we did, and then the last one was, oh yeah, I did a second Join Me on Stream, which Life of Lisa won. But I need to whisper to her on Twitch because she's not on my Discord, and I'm not on her Discord, I think. So I don't actually know if she's won that. She probably doesn't care, does she? But I need to let her know. So this time, Indiana has quite a few weird city names, actually. Bethany is a city name in Indiana. Oh, Bethany, just like a lady's name. Bethany in Indiana. I did not know this. Bethany. That's quite nice. Bethany, town in Indiana. Hey, it's the Doggo. Hey, it's the Doggo has successfully bought a ticket to the giveaway that I've not even told about yet. The prize for the giveaway is you cannot watch my stream for 3 years. Ooh, such a punishment, people. No, so the prize this time, let me explain this. The prize is going to be a little free set of Streamloots cards. Now, let me explain this. Firstly, very quickly, for those of you who don't know what Streamloots is, I'm sure you guys do, but it's a little interactive fun thing that people have on their stream. So basically, you purchase cards, like digital playing cards, and then if a Streamloots stream is active, if it's kind of marked as a Streamloots one, you can see those cards on your account and you can play those cards. They pop up on screen and the streamer has to do whatever those cards say. So it's quite like channel point rewards, I guess, but it directly affects the game. And I've done a couple of Streamloots streams on Sea of Thieves, not for a while. So on Sea of Thieves, it's things like, abandon your ship or chuck your treasure overboard or crash into the nearest island. It's a lot of fun and it kind of wrecks the stream, especially if lots of people are doing it. So I had a lot of fun with it, but the cards of the Sea of Thieves pack that you can get from Streamloots, they already have pre-made packs. There was lots of stuff in there that wasn't so good. There was lots of stuff that, like, there were some gifts and things, and basically it needed me to go in and make, because you can change the whole thing. I can change it all. I need to go in and make that pack really good so that every card you get is actually worth it and funny, because there's a lot of chaff in there, shall we say. So we did a couple of streams. It was fun. Haven't been back though, because I thought I need to go and tweak it. The reason I'm now going to send you, whoever wins this, I'm going to send you as many free cards as I'm allowed to do as an account holder. I don't know whether it's just one pack I'm allowed to give you, but if it is, I can say how many cards you get in that pack, and I think 5 is the maximum. So basically, I'll give you the most amount of free cards that I can get, which is probably a pack of 5 cards. The reason I'm doing this, and I've said this before, is that when I reach 300 followers, as a little celebration, as a little fun game, I'm going to do a Sea of Thieves stream, because I am one level away from being Pirate Legend in Sea of Thieves. I have to get one more level of reputation with, I think it's Order of Souls, which shouldn't take too long. Certainly you could do it on a stream. So the deal is we're going to play a game, and the game is going to be on that stream that you guys, the viewers, have to stop me getting Pirate Legend. That's the game. And the way you're going to stop me is by using Stream Loot's cards to just wreck the stream and stop my progress. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think it will be a lot of fun. Hopefully it'll be quite soon. Well, it'll be in the new year now, obviously. But Robin, I think I've got like 270 something, 274, something like that. So hopefully it'll be in the new year sometime. Probably maybe like February, maybe, something like that. But anyway, I think it could be fun. Now, it could all go wrong. You know, it could be that I get Pirate Legend like within the first hour. I just managed to do it, and then the stream's kind of redundant, isn't it? We'll have fun with it, however it's going to work. So anyway, that is the prize. That is the giveaway today. Some Stream Loots cards. Oh, okay, doggo. No worries. Well, it's the game that I started streaming. When I started streaming for the first, 4 months, I was just a Sea of Thieves streamer. I didn't do anything else because I loved the game. I still love the game. But, you know, it is a kind of open world. Well, that, you know, you're on a server with other people. And a lot of the time, those other people can be fantastic and wonderful. And I've made some great friends, actually, through Sea of Thieves. But sometimes, you know, they're playing a pirate game and half of the point of the entire game is to be a pirate. So quite often, much better players than you can come along, attack your ship, sink you, and take all the stuff that you've spent 4 hours trying to collect. That's the part I'm not so keen on, and I found that I kept getting quite nervous because I'm not great at PvP, so I wasn't great at defending myself. So I was having a blast playing the game, doing my own thing, but always nervous about what might happen, and it started to take its toll. And I started to go, yeah, I don't want to play a game where I'm always nervous all the time. I just want to play a game where I can chill. So that's kind of why I dipped away from it, but I am going to dip back in. And I keep talking to the other guys in the Mech Alliance saying, I want to discover a way to play Sea of Thieves that's not how the game wants you to play. So, for example, I flirted with the idea of doing some sort of Sea of Thieves role play, like they have GTA roleplay, but in Sea of Thieves. Because basically, when you load in, you're on this vast map with all these treasure islands, and you've got a ship, and you can sail anywhere, and there's lots of NPCs. So there's something. It's an incredible place. There's something ripe for the picking. I don't know what it's going to be. I'm still thinking about it, but I want to use that game somehow for my own enjoyment, but without basically, you know, amassing loads of treasure and then getting wrecked by other people. So anyway, that's the thing. That's the thing. Okay, guys, so that's the giveaway. I will mention that again at some point if other people come in later. I won't go into quite so much detail as that. So today we are playing AC Valhalla. I am Eivor. Destiny is all. It's a great Christmas game, I've decided. Right, so Christmas to me, being with my family, all that stuff, nipping out every now and again just to sit down in the daytime and play a little bit of a video game. Now, I know most of you guys do that anyway, but for me, that is kind of a treat. So, and Christmas is that. So yesterday, I put Valhalla on in the morning, and I just left it on all day, and I just paused it, you know, because I get like 5-10 minute bursts. So I can just pause it, leave it on pause, and then go and do my day. And then if I was like, oh, everyone's busy right now, I'll have 10 minutes, I'll nip in, do 10 minutes of Valhalla and then nip out again. The only trouble with that is, of course, as we know, the Xbox Series X is a massive fan heater. And by the end of the day, this room I'm sitting in, which you can see, guys, is not the biggest room in the world, got so hot. I mean, it's hot now, but it's like a sauna in here. And I started to think, you know what, maybe I shouldn't be leaving it on all day. You know, power consumption and all that. Energy bills going up, probably a bit stupid. But I have been dipping in. So I'm a little bit further on with Valhalla than when I last streamed it. Not much, because I've basically just been collecting resources all over the place. Done a couple of little raids. We're now in England. That's what happened on my last stream. My last stream was we actually made it to England. But I'm enjoying it. I'm still trying to I'm still trying to work out what weapon I'm going to stick with for the long run. But, sorry, I'm just loading it up here while I'm talking to you. But let's get into it. No, so Robin, so this is the, Robin, this is the, like, the world tree one, isn't it? Like, the even more mythical one. I've seen about this, Robin, but, I mean, part of me wishes I was there so I can immediately start streaming all the new stuff. But I'm only a few hours into this game, and this game is known for how massive it is, let alone the Druid Irish expansion and then the Siege of Paris expansion, and now this other one, Robin. I'm going to be playing this for years to come, I think. Hang on, let's get back into it. Let's get into the actual main screen. Alrighty. Right, let me check the old game volume. Don't want it to be too loud for you there, guys. Turn it down just a fraction. There we go. All right, so no. So yes, Robin, I have seen it. And it all looks great, but I'm still like a total noob in this game. Okay, so let's see where we're up to, people. I wish that this loading screen started with him facing me. Before, good night, my buddy. It was lovely to have you here. Have a wonderful Christmas before. Have a great time. Relax with friends and family. Play your 90s rock. Before. And we shall see each other again in the new year. Absolutely. Take care, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate your time here this morning. Oh, I was doing this glitchy thing just last time I played this. You see that glitchy tree? Isn't it weird? It does look like a bug in the game, but it is a thing. For those of you that don't know, it is a thing. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Okay, let's do the glitchy thing quickly because it's a puzzle, but I have now worked out how to do it. And I have got leap of faith now. Oh, it's midnight. Who needs to sleep when you have a Captain Extreme? I'm going to try and keep that energy going. I'm going to try. I'm going to feed it to you, doggo. It's midnight for you, doggo. Midnight at the Oasis. No, where are you? Midnight in Indiana. Ding, 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 ding. Midnight in Indiana. Doggo's going to bed. Except he's not. Ding, ding. He's gotta sleep cause he's a busy man. He tutors, he's ruling the world. Hey doggo, it's time for bed. But it's not. I've run out of words. I don't know why I keep saying you're going to bed when you're not. You know me, guys. I can impro songs all the time. I'm always jumping into my impro singing, but it never works because I'm no good at it. Right, so we're going to Glitchville. This is Glitchville. This is one of those contentious issues with the Assassin's Creed games when there's the modern Animus storyline to it. And some people love it. Some people think they should just forget it and just do the historical games. Thank you, doggo, for playing the Uro sax. It is always good for the Uro sax. I muchos thankos you. Thank you for Uro saxy. Saxy, I said saxy. Yeah, here we go. When I first found this, when I first played this game, because remember I have played this game before, guys, but I only got as far as I've got now. I just got to England and then I quit because I went on to play other things. So everything is now pretty new from this point. So I was very still much a noob. But when I first found this, I was like, oh, my game is broken. My game is broken because it's so easy to forget that you're playing a simulation from the modern world and all that stuff in this game because you're just immersed in the Viking thing. So you just forget. So you're just playing a Viking game, and then you come across stuff like this, and you're like, well, what? What is this? And I mean, this is weird, right? If you're playing this just for the Viking stuff, which I am. You then go, oh, what? Let's do this. And then it does this, look. Watch what happens to him. Oh, And then you're like, what? I'm thrown out of time, out of space. What's going on? What? It's turning into a weird platform game above Viking Britain. What is going on?
Yeah, it's weird. An anomaly of some kind. The rest of your simulation is frozen.
I can see a loose data packet close by. I'll see if I could reach it.
Okay, we're going to see if we can reach it. Now, I do sort of know what I'm doing now, because I tried this yesterday, just before I quit for the day. But I didn't make it to the end because I had to stop. So we're going to do it. It is strange, though. It's very, very weird. So we have modern day American lady in Viking age Britain on weird laser platforms. It is utterly bizarre. Utterly bizarre. Now, so basically, guys, to fill you in case you don't know, these little laser beams there, this points to platforms and makes them stable, right? So, I mean, you know, nice easy lesson. Oh, that one's stable. Oh, that platform isn't. So I guess we have to move this now over to here. Okay, so that's how it works, nice and easy. But of course, you know, as with all puzzles, it gets slightly more complicated as we go up, and I have to think quite hard about what I'm doing. Up, up, up. Okay, steady platform, that's fine. Uh-oh, we've got lots of unsteady platforms, and we need to move some stuff, right? So we're gonna go over here. AC Valhalla, best rated platformer game of the century. It has been very popular, hasn't it? It's been very popular, and I'm really pleased that they're still pumping out DLC for it, because it's keeping it current and keeping it interesting, right? I was worried about playing this game on stream, even though I was desperate to play it, because, you know, a couple of months ago, well, I just felt it was a slightly older game and less people were playing it and people wouldn't be that interested on stream. But I thought, oh, well, I'm going to play it anyway, because it's more important about me enjoying what I'm playing than playing a current game or whatever. But no, it's great that it is so popular and people still love it, and it's all they're bringing out new stuff for it all the time. This is good. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Doggo, we've probably had this conversation before. Doggo, you've played this. Do you know it very well? Have you completed it? Is it all good? Are you done and dusted with it? Or do you need loads of pro tips from me? I can give you the pro tips. Oh yes, I'm an expert. I'm an expert. All right. Okay, so then this up here, this is the third and final bit up here, and I did have to really think quite carefully last night. And I got the solution, but then I didn't have time to actually go to the end. Oh no, it's not this one. It's not this one. Sorry, ignore me. It's not this one. It's the next one. So we do this. There. That's right, I remember this. Oh, no worries. It's midnight, Doggo. Doggo, it's midnight for you. Buddy, listen, I love having you here, but if you are tired, you need to just go to bed, Doggo. Go to bed, honestly. I'll scrub you out of the book and rip the page out, but just go to bed. Ah, joke. Please do, honestly. Sleep is more important than watching my stream. You don't know much, okay. Maybe we should try and make Doggo go to sleep. Go to sleep. Just rest your eyes. Go to sleep. You'll have a surprise. Terrible. You are drowsy. Go to sleep. Dog, oh dog, it's time to sleep.
They'll kill you before they let you speak. I'll appeal to the council. They must know what the Mad One has done. They're upon us. Now is not the time.
That was some slightly dodgy voice acting there. Whatever that was weird. Okay, this was the one I struggled with. And I remembered how to do it. Hold on, I've got to remember this. Right, so we've just got... That one is there. And we've just got the other one, and I can't change that one. Yes, I remember this, people. I've just got to do it in a certain order. Right, okay. This took me a little bit of time last night, so I need to do that as well. Yeah, I need to do that as well. I think. Hold on. I'm still trying to remember. I respectfully decline your offer to sleep, Mr. Captain. Doggo, you're so polite. Okay, buddy, you don't need to sleep, but you know, it's midnight and you're feeling drowsy. That is your body telling you that you might need to get some sleep, Doggo. But hey, I don't rule you, Mr. Doggo. You do whatever the heck you want. It's all good. I'm just looking out for you. That's all I'm doing. Just looking out. No, I've done it wrong. Sorry, my brain was ticking then. The cogs were whirring at this early in the morning. I did it slightly wrong. I know what I'm doing. Right, we need to go here. No, we need to do that. We need to do it on that platform. Because I'm going to take the other one off. Okay, I'm there. It's good. Right. Come here. We're going to go over here. Then we go to this one. Then we shoot that at here. To make that one. See, if I'd have done that first without doing what I've already done, that platform now disappears and I can't get off. I get stuck, so I had to do the other one first. So that's fine. And now I can go back round here. Back round here. Back to here, and then we can do that. And now we're all good. Alright. This is so weird. I wonder how many more of these types of things are in this game. I wonder if they sort of drop off the further you get into the game. My guess is they do. But I don't know. And I can't remember what this does once I solve this puzzle.
I'm closing in on the data packet.
Data.
I see it. It's encrypted, but nothing I can't handle.
There's a data packet, people.
There's a data packet. I'm closing in on the data packet. Let's do it.
I got the data. Sending it now.
Blip, blip, blop, blop, blop. Oh. What the heck was that? There's a weird robot Daft Punk thing going on. He's back. Have we fixed the glitch in the Matrix? Animus anomaly completed. Kilda's big. Kilda's big. But Kulda is even bigger. Okay, we fixed that weird thing, and I'm pleased that that's done, and I don't really want to do anything like that again, because it's weird, man. Okay, so in terms of weapons in this game, the most obvious thing to go for is shield and axe. They're kind of handed to you right at the start of the game, but I've been really liking my spear, which is not an obvious one, but I quite like it. Wow, it's good. It can kind of it control a crowd and you're far away from people. Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't mean to. No, it's fine. I don't mean anything by it. Bye. So what I'm also trying to decide on. So that's my kind of big double-handed weapon. But the other thing I'm trying to decide on is if we go over here to the weapons that I've picked up. And you can't see it, guys, because my face is in the way. But in this game, you don't get a lot of weapons. It's not like previous Assassin's Creed games where you get tons and tons of weapons. They're like throwing new weapons at you every little house you explore. There's a limited number, and you just improve them and improve them. But I've got a dagger, which you may think is not that exciting, but a lot of internet forums say this is a great weapon mainly because of the speed. Right. It's pretty quick. You can do some you can do some cool stuff with it, right? So the dagger's pretty good and sharp, probably. It can be super quick. Only trouble is, of course, downside, it doesn't do much damage. So you're flipping around all over the place, going wow, fast, but you're just kind of jabbing and not doing much damage. Now I know I need to upgrade it. but I don't know. I like the speed, but I'm not sure about it. Now, the other thing that I was tempted by, which is the other weapon I've got, is going proper Thorsville. Proper Thorsville is, of course, the hammer. Look, check out my hammer. Wah, wah, wah. Not as quite as quick. Kind of cool, though. I quite like the hammer. Oh, sorry, he got a bit exhausted then. There we go. So, the hammer's quite fun. So, I might stick with hammer. I don't know. But it costs so much in resources to upgrade your weapons. A lot of the websites kind of say you need to make a decision reasonably early on and kind of stick with it and just upgrade those weapons. So that's why I'm still sort of oof. I'm not really sure. By the way, oof means I have indecision. Apparently, that's what it means. I've just decided. Okay, so I've done a lot of exploring. All these turquoise coloured eagles are high points that I have gone to and explored. So they now become fast travel points, which is good. So the white ones, like over here, the white ones are ones that I've not yet explored. And we've got all the different coloured dots, means wealth and mysteries and artifacts. So honestly, I just find it the most fun thing just to go onto the map like this and just find wealth like this yellow one here, and just mark it, boom, and then go back to my map and then just go and find it. Quite often it's in little forts and things. I've been doing a lot of that, just going and finding the wealth because it's fun. However, it's not quite as exciting. I'll do a little bit of that in a minute, but I'm going to do some story stuff because I've not done the story stuff for a while. And what we're going to do is we're going to go down here to Grantbridgeshire, wherever the heck that is. So this is Leicestershire, or as they call it in Viking England, Leicestershire. This game does need my map duck, doesn't it? You're absolutely right. It needs my map duck. I need a digital map duck. You're right, Robin. So this is Leicestershire. So under Leicestershire is... I'm trying to think what actual county this is in real life. So we've got East Anglia, yes. We've got Oxfordshire. Gloucestershire. That's fine. Essex. What's Grantbridgeshire? That would be... I can't actually remember the counties in my own country. Anyway, part of this game, now that we have a settlement, and my settlement is very nice, by the way, it looks lovely. Now that we have a settlement, we start to expand into other counties and other territories. That's where the story is leading us. So this is... Can I fast track that? No. So this is where we're going to go. We're going to go to Grantbridgeshire, and we're going to head right here. There is apparently a Dane army, a Viking army, camped outside this city. They're known as the Summer Army. And basically, we're going to go and make friends with these Vikings and go, hey, let's pool our resources. Let's make some alliances. That's what we're going to do. So then eventually, I think you kind of get all these counties under control. Now, we've already said, people, that in real life, my house is probably about here. My house is probably about here. I am going to go and find it because I hope they've put it in the game. And also, we are also going to go and find... Winchester. We're also going to go and find Stonehenge as well. That was one of the main reasons I bought this game. When I saw that you could just go to Stonehenge and it looked beautiful, I just thought, I want to do that in-game. I did do it the last time I played this game. I did just go and find it. That was one of the last things I did. I was slightly disappointed that there's nothing to do. I mean, there's a tiny little silly puzzle there, and then you get some little thing, but it was really nothing. I really wanted them to big up Stonehenge and make it amazing, even like build a quest around it. But they did not listen to me. Okay, right, so we're tracking this. So we are going to head... I'll just show you my... I'll show you my little encampment, guys, because I know that you really want to see it. Hammer! Hammer! Boosh! I'm liking the hammer. I think I might have the hammer over the dagger. All these problems, all these first world problems. I do always like the fact that the loading screen is playable. That's a very cool thing about Assassin's Creed. You can run around and just look at stuff. Oh, it's a bit gloomy. Oh, because it's night time. Guys, so this is my encampment. Look what I've done. Evil husband, evil, evil husband. husband, my husband, has whooshed into the chat. Hello, Mr. Husband. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Now, Mr. Husband, if I scrap my early morning streams, which is what you're watching now, I know it's not early morning for you, but it's early morning for me. If I didn't do my early morning streams anymore and just stick with my evening ones, would you not be able to drop in anymore? Because I've been thinking about changing up some of my schedule, but I'm thinking about not doing the morning ones. But I'm also really worried that I'm just going to lose people that can't watch me anymore, like Mr. Husband, who made me write his information with my... Oh no, because he's from Edinburgh. He's English. So it's going to be... It's all good. It's all good with Mr. Husband. That's cool. He's from Edinburgh. Of course he is. And he is Mr. 3D Printer. I was just sorry, Evil Husband, I forgot that you were from the UK. I thought maybe you were from America, because I know this time suits the old Americans better. Evil Husband, just completely ignore me. Just ignore me. Right, so I'm showing you my settlement, people. This is my settlement. So we've got a blacksmith, we've got basically an assassin's hut, essentially. That assassin's hut there. And then we've got, that is the little trading post. So the trading post, the assassin's hut, and the blacksmith are they're proper buildings because I've got resources to improve them. Okay, so I've put resources into that. The other ones over here that are all tents. So I haven't built them; they've just arrived. So like that is whatever that is, fishing or something. So they're all tents. So basically, you have to get resources so that you then go and you build up all these different different shops, essentially, and then they give you cool stuff. But it's all right. Look, and we got a massive longhouse as well. And my bedroom, you should check out my bedroom. It's way too early for me. Oh, this is the first morning stream you've ever been on. Are you even up? Why are you even up? Why do you do this to yourself? It's a good question, Evil Husband. And firstly, can I just say thank you for dropping in. It's far too early. Why are you up? It's 6:45 in the morning. Why are you up? It's a Saturday as well. Oh, this is I keep getting these little things. We can put in a decorative element, like an archery target. Let's put an archery target in. Evil Husband, to give you the very short version, my friend, I was only doing Monday and Wednesday evenings on my stream and the occasional Friday daytime. And I was loving it, having a blast. But you know, the more you stream, the better generally for streamers. I can't do 7 days a week or whatever because I have a full-time job outside of streaming. But I wanted to do more. Woke up at 5, couldn't fall back to sleep, sadly. Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible, buddy. Well, hey, it's my benefit, but I appreciate it's not good. And I will also completely forgive you if you drop off and don't answer any of my questions, okay? Don't worry. I don't want to make it too taxing for you. Hey, it's the doggo up in the chat. Is in Indiana in America. It's midnight for him. He's drowsy. I've told him to go to bed. He won't listen to me. He's being petulant and disruptive. So husband, yeah. So basically, I was doing evening streams and I thought I want to stream a little bit more. Just a bit more. When can I do? I couldn't do the evenings in between my streams, my evening streams, because that's when I'm with Mrs. Mech and we have family stuff to do and, you know, it just doesn't happen. I didn't want to do weekend evenings because then it stops us having any weekend plans. Oh, should we go and see them? Oh, they've asked us to dinner. I can't, I'm streaming. Didn't want that to happen. So in the end, I was like, well, I guess I could just wake up really early and do some in the morning because it'll attract a slightly different crowd because of the time zones. So I've been doing it for about, I don't know how long I'm doing it, like 2 months maybe? There's pros and cons, Mr. Husband, to be honest. I enjoy it because it gives me more time to stream. I do like it. I don't want to knock them on the head. Cons are, as you could probably imagine, you feel a bit rough. You don't feel at your best. And so maybe you shouldn't be streaming if you don't feel at your best. But I push on through and then collapse afterwards. It has brought some new people to the channel, new people that, you know, because it works for their time zone. So that has been great. Evil Husband, don't go throwing minor insults into the chat because it will all kick off and then we'll have a proper chat fight. Not riffraffs, our fine American cousins, I'll have you know. So controversial husband. He always is. But then he's evil. You know, he's evil aligned. He's chaotic evil. So this is what we would expect. Yes, lots of Americans and lots of fabulous Australians. And it works for them because it's kind of daytime and, evening time for them. So it's cool. What's this? Consult Raventhorpe status. No, boring. So this is my bedroom, which is far nicer than my bedroom in real life. There is a very big bed. There's a little statue of the gods. Over here, look, we've got a letterbox. We've got a little oh, don't stand on the table, Avor. We've got a little letterbox. Read new letter. I've got a new letter. Hello? It's from Father Christmas. Sigurd's letter. Ivor, I hope this room fits your needs. As we grow our reputation in this land and make new friends and allies, it will be important to keep constant communication with them. Ranvi will drop any letter you receive into this box. Have a look from time to time. Sigurd. Baba Fen.
Quick.
Fen. Australian's alright, says his husband. Hello, buddy. Your ears would have been burning yesterday. I was talking about you, Fen. It's been a while, my friend. It's been a while. This is what we... So, the Mech Alliances, Fen, had a little monthly catch-up yesterday on a Discord call because our Discord was sort of stagnating a bit. Hadn't changed much in it, and we just kind of needed to regroup, make some plans. So we've got plans. It was really good to have a proper chat. And so obviously we were talking about you, Fen, and we're basically saying how you are very busy at the moment. And so we're not hearing from you so much because you've got your own stuff going on. And then Bo and Lahold, into the chat you come. Fen, buddy, I miss you, but I know you've got your stuff. You were always so supportive of us, and you've done... You know, you've worked wonders. You've been fabulous. So there's no expectation at all. But it's still nice to see your name in the chat. I'm hoping it's over. It's just the build up to the holidays. But Fen, what worries me is then they're going to stick you in a submarine and cast you off adrift in the oceans. And then you're not going to get Twitch signal in a submarine. So we are going to lose you as a little friend. So that, you know, I like having you here, buddy. After this month, things should steady out. I'm pleased about that, Fen. They're only 3-month patrols. 3-month patrols. Okay, well, you know, as long as you don't leave us for good, that's all I'm saying. I can't, if you go off to war, or if you go and do like submarine stuff on the moon. There are seas on the moon, right? Sea of Tranquility, but I don't think it's water. But if you go, you know, the American military might just take you forever, and we would just miss you, Fen, because you've been such a part of the Mech Alliance for so long. We'd all be sad. But you're not. It's all good. You don't go to submarine until July, August. Oh, okay, I thought I had June in my head. But are you being posted in June, but then they'll put you in a little submarine? Wouldn't it be funny, Fen, if you went down to the dock, wherever it is that you get a submarine, the ocean, if you went there and it was a little one-person submarine, just for like you and a little hatch, they're like, okay, Fen, buddy, commander, this is your sub for the next 3 months. Go and do your stuff. It's not that big. You can't walk around it and stuff, but you are the captain. Do you captain a submarine? They keep extending you. I know, Fen, that's because you're so good at your job. So they just want to rinse every cent out of you, Fen. Don't let them do it. Your health is still important. You would love that. This is your little one-person spy sub. And that's why you've been so supportive to our streams, Fen. That's why I've just worked this out, because bless you, because you sub to us and then you buy loads of gift subs. It's because you love subs. Why has this not clicked before? That is your world. You just want more subs. Ka-ching, ka-ching. I know how it works. It's just worked. It's just worked for me. I understand it now, my friend. I understand it. But yeah, a little one-person Fen sub That would be amazing. Also, where did you do the call at? I had looked for it while I was in the car, but ran into not being able to see it. Oh, what, when we had our call? Oh, bless you, Fen. I mean, gosh, no offence that we didn't invite you, like, properly. Of course you could have dropped in. We never even had a discussion about, oh, should we get Fen involved? It was just the four of us just got together. So, no offence there. You weren't deliberately not included. Does he like Subway? This is what we have to find out, Robin. We'll have to find out. Oh, I know what happened, Fen. I clicked on, because I've never eaten at Subway. You need to sort that out then, don't you? Because obviously it's the place for you, Fen. I'm still a Discord noob, right, Fen? So I clicked on Sea Penguin's name in the moderator chat and went call. And then it came up. I was like, oh, okay. But how do I get more people in? So then I went to add little symbol with plus. And then I went Dewave and Motan plus, and then they got added to the call. So it must have been like I thought you could just make a call out of the moderator channel. I thought I could go to the top of the moderator chat channel and press call and it calls everyone in there, but it doesn't. It's not how it worked. So I just did it all privately. Group call, yeah. So yeah, Fen, you can see all the plans in the moderator thing, but yes, sorry, you know, you're a busy guy. We never even thought to get you involved in just our plans for the next few months. No offence. So basically, you're supposed to raid a lot in this game. I've done a couple of raids, but I like doing it alone. I like going in alone. Typical Captain Mech, that is, actually. Only child and everything. But you have to get the raiders in for the last few bits because they have to open doors you can't open and they have to push the lids off the big treasure things. So you do need to use them. But basically, I use my lovely ship as a taxi service just to get me where I want to go. And then it's funny because when you stop your ship, quite often, they put all their oars away. And then they like get all their stuff ready because it's like, we're going to go and raid. And then I'm like, no, we're not. You stay here, boys. I'm going on my own. And then I just run off into the trees and they're all just there going, oh, we have to stay on the ship again. Rubbish. I had a week of 16-hour shifts. It was wild. Ben, you are busy, busy, busy. I'm guessing you enjoy your time on a submarine much more than you do your time in your military bunker or wherever it is that you work. Would you always rather be on a submarine, or do you like the break? Because it's got to be mentally difficult and physically challenging, actually, being on a sub for that long. Okay, yeah, we need to move. I'm going to the flipping... Hang on. All right, so if I just put a little marker here, even though the marker is probably there anyway, I'm just going to put my own little bespoke marker. I like how they number them as well. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you can only have 3 markers. Okay. And then you can get rid of all of them. Get rid, and then 1. Okay. So we are facing the wrong way, my friends. We're facing the wrong way. Let's go around. I didn't think I would, but now that I was pulled from sub duty, I greatly miss it. It's often the way, isn't it? Take something away, and then you realise actually how much you liked it. Often the way. That's what will happen if I stop doing my morning streams. That's what will happen. I'll go, oh yeah, they were really fun. I really loved those. I had the same people in those and blah, 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 blah. England looks very beautiful in this game. Now, England is very beautiful. A lot of it. Some of it isn't. England is very beautiful, but they've taken that beauty in this game and they've just tweaked all the beauty settings up to absolute max. So you've got all these autumnal colours. You've got it all looking beautiful and mystical. I do hate the water drip on the camera setting that you're getting. I don't know if you can see that on stream. It really annoys me because it mucks up the view. It starts bending some of the stuff, but also it's just doing the thing where it's like, oh, it's a camera. We have a camera literally following the boat, do we? And it's getting water splashes on it. Bothers me. I'm excited for my post. Oh, teaching is hard because that's what you're doing. You're helping people build subs. I'm excited for my new post. It has a fancy schmancy title. Go on then, Fen. Are you allowed to tell us, or is it military top secret? Military grade top secret. Oh, well, I'm waiting for Laranos to come back. Hopefully she will drop back in and let us know, because then I can play her new GIF, her prize. Fishing people See, the nice thing, this does have auto travel as well. I can put my sail up. Oh, there's a little fort. Is there treasure there? There's got to be treasure there. Oh, no, there isn't any treasure there. Okay, I won't bother with it then. You can put your sail up and it does auto drive. But I quite like doing it myself a lot of the time. It's fun. There are a lot of herons. What did you get from a heron? Oh, hello.
Let's hear a story.
I'm just going to shoot a heron. I want to see what loot you get from it. Sorry, heron. Sorry, but I want to see. Well, let's just see. If I'm going to get that loot, actually. Or does it float away if it's in the... No, I think it just sinks to the bottom. Oh, there we go. Is it worth killing all the herons? Let's have a little look. What did I get? I got my arrow back. Is that it, though? It looked like I was looting it. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Let's try again. Go, 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 go. It could be that I'm in water that it's causing a problem, of course. I do appreciate that. Huh. That's weird. It's like nothing's happening. Okay. I think maybe one on land would give me more stuff. I think maybe the water thing is causing a problem. All right, we'll stop killing herons for now. It's not the reason we came to England. Oh, here we go. The title. Lead Reactor Technician and Master Operator. Shut up, Fen. That's a made-up title. I could have made that up. I read it initially as Lead Tractor Technician. That would be quite funny. Lead Reactor Technician and Master Operator. Yes, Fen, it's very cool. That is very cool. Morgan, Morgan, welcome in my body. Hello, my friend. Captain Morgan. Everyone, Captain Morgan is a wonderful Mechaneer. In fact, he is, like Fen, a huge supporter of all the Mech Alliance streamers. He is the man. He does Call of Duty often, but he has made the switch, or at least not made the switch completely. He's really tired. Okay, let's give him a shout out before he has to go to bed. He is now, we've got him onto Sea of Thieves. We've got him onto Sea of Thieves, and he is now deep into that. Morgan, I don't know if you saw my Minecraft message I put in the Minecraft channel, but I am just saying that, you know, it has been neglected a lot, and I want to get back on it big time in the new year. So hopefully, I know you were big into it for a while. Like a lot of us, we've all kind of drifted off and done other things. But anyway, I just did my first time Reaper stream. Nice. How did it go, my friend? How did it go? Just the thought of it makes me a little bit nervous. I get sweaty palms. It scares me a lot. Yeah, Fen, you can get Morgan on your ship. Morgan is like a sponge now. He is sucking up all the stuff. And actually, he's in a great place because Motan and DeWave, as we know, fantastic Sea of Thieves players. And Motan, especially at the moment, is just going headlong into it to get everything he can. Every curse, every cosmetic, everything. And of course, Fen is also a fantastic Sea of Thieves player. I have learnt a lot from them. Yes, I have. Okay, where are we going? I've reached my marker now. It's just... Okay, let's just pitch up at the shore and take it by foot. I don't like taking a boat right up to where we're going because it scares me a little bit. I'm going to go over here. Fun. We ended up with a great battle against another Reaper. Is that another Reaper level 4 for the win? Motan will show me the ropes. Ah, perfect. Finally reached the 3 months without sinking point. Nice. That's amazing. That's a point I will never, ever, ever reach. Nice, nice, nice. That's cool. I like that I sort of vicariously live Sea of Thieves through all you guys and all your progress and your messages. I like reading about what you're all up to and going, oh yeah, that's cool. I remember that, but I'm not fussed about playing it at the moment. Okay, we've got zip wires, which are all good fun. But we are heading to... Where's my marker? Oh, that is actually a point I need to get up to because I can open the map up, so I should probably go and do this. I would go sailing with you, Mech. Thank you. Well, I had a blast when we did it. Us three could go sailing. We certainly could.
This place, the last known location of the Summer Army.
I'd be up for that, but before we did that, I need to do my stop mech getting Pirate Legends stream. Oh, guys, by the way, sorry, there's a giveaway going on at the moment, which is for Stream Loots cards. For when I did, Fen's already got about 20 million Stream Loots cards, and Fen, I need to look into what I'm going to do about the cards that you own, because I know we had a chat about it a long time ago, but I'm going to go back in and sort all the decks out. So it means that half the cards you own are going to be, I don't know what happens. I don't think I can refund you the cards like monetary, but I think I can it's something like you dismantle the cards. So you get like a pool of resources and then you use them to rebuild new cards or something. I need to look into it because I don't want you having wasted all your money. You're still going to get to use stuff. Anyway, yeah, just very quickly, guys, Morgan and Fen, I'm one level. I've made it this way. I'm one level away from Pirate Legend. I'm 50 in Merchant Alliance. I'm 50 in Gold Orders. I'm more than that. I'm 49, level 49 in Order of Souls. Now, I know that I can just go and buy a level from Lorena, but I don't want to. I'm doing this thing. I do stress over you, Fen, all the time. All the time you're in my head. I stress over you more than I stress about me. It's terrible. I wish I'd never met you. So when I reach 300 followers, I'm going to do a fun stream, a Streamlit stream, which is Stop Mech Getting Pirate Legend. So I'm going to do my best to get one level in the Order of Souls and become Pirate Legend, and hopefully my viewers will be having Streamloots cards and they're going to try and stop me doing it. So that's the deal. That's the... I've got to remember the song, Deb. So basically, sorry, Deb, I'm coming to you, my love. I'm coming to you. So the giveaway today, if you want to do ! enter or ! ticket, it's going to be a set of free Streamloots cards for you. And I can't remember what the maximum is I can give away to someone. I think it's like a pack of 5. That's my giveaway today, just to let you know. I just want to make you like me. I stress over you too, Fen. See, everyone's stressing over Fen. We all stress over Fen. You Scandinavian Bond villain, you skier, you. That's how I think of him now, because I played D&D with him, and that's what he looks like. A chiselled, avuncular, that's a good word, Scandinavian skier with guns and submarines and stuff. He's basically a Bond villain, and he was evil in our D&D campaign. Fen is a Bond villain. I just want to have fun with friends. So yes, so that's the giveaway. ! Ticket, ! enter. You may get some free Streamloots cards. No obligation. Just do it, man. Just do it. Deb. I need to sing the song. Deb star. She. I got it. So you sing shit right. Deb star, she's a rock star. Be careful, be afraid, she's a moderating czar. Deb star, she's a rock star. She's my favourite moderating person. Oh, but Auto Rumfell is also a moderator, and she's great as well, so I can't say Deb's my favourite. I need a final line to it. I need a final line to that song, because it doesn't quite end right. I'm going to work it out. Anyway, welcome in, Deb. Thank you for coming in, my lovely to have you here. Let's just go in here. Whoa, Fen, buddy. 1,000 bits. Fen, thank you. You don't need to. You know that. I say it every time. And I don't just say it as lip service. You genuinely don't. But I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, Fen. It's going to go into my Mech Needs a New PC budget, which it's going to be a slow burn. It's going to be a slow burn, that one, but it's going to be worth it. I need one, and it'll be happy when it happens. So muchos thankos, Fen. Very, very kind of you. Thank you. And can I also just say, Fen? Can I just, as always, Fen, be the flipping, overthinking, apologetic Brit? Hey, hi, that's me. I'm so sorry. That's me. I'm sorry. That's me. But Fen, you're a good friend of mine, and I know you know this is the case, but also I would hate you to think that the whole, oh no, Fen is going away. Oh, Fen, you're going to be away for a whole 3 months. Obviously does not come from the place of, oh no, Fen's not going to be here to give me bits and gift subs. I know that goes without saying, but I'm the worrying Brit, so that's where my brain goes. Oh no, Fen is basically going to be thinking, that we don't want him to leave because he's such a supporter and throws us all bits and things, and we'll be like, oh no, we want those bits and gift subs. Obviously not. You don't need to spend a penny or do any gift subs. We just like your company because you're an excellent person. Apologetic worrying Brit time over. Just wanted to clarify that, my friend. I can build them, although not beneficial. I'm in the USA, but I can help you with any questions to build it, which is cheap. Thank you, Morgan. I am well catered for this because you do that. Fen also builds PCs and has helped me with a little bit of customization in the past as well. So what I want to do is when I get to a decent amount of money for a new PC, I'm going to love this. I'm just going to drop it into chat, right? I'm going to say, hey guys, I've got, let's just say, whatever, $2,000. I need a new PC. What would you guys recommend? And then just step back for a few days and just let all the stuff come out. All the stats, all the links to build a PC website. It will be hilarious. Right, I'm doing muchos chatting and I'm not actually doing anything. Right, so these are all allies. These guys are all allies because they are also Vikings. Danes, should I say. They didn't call themselves Vikings. They called themselves Danes if they're from Denmark. Saxons, dozens of them. Can't be bothered to read it. No one reads stuff in games. I'm not picking up a book, guys. I'm playing a game. All right. We need to go and find the leader, though. Oh, there, that is the leader. We're here. Oh, but first I need to get to the thing, don't I? That's right. We're going to get out there. We're going to get out there. Let's go up this wall. Here we go. I wish I could climb like this in real life. When I'm walking, you know, guys, when you got into GTA 5 or whatever it was, you know, when you were all playing that for a long time, did you have that moment, you've had this in video games before, where you go into real life, you go out into the street, and for a moment your brain is still in GTA 5 mode. So you scope out the cars that you could easily steal. I used to do that. Go, that would be a good one. I could get, you're just still in that mindset for a moment. I get the same thing with AC Valhalla. When I go out into real life and I'm walking around and there's fences and cliffs and stuff, I imagine just climbing as easily as this guy, you know, just leaping up like a little gazelle. Just leaping up those walls, climbing over houses. I haven't done it yet. I have to stop myself and realise that I would just break all my bones. But it would be great to climb as easily as this guy, wouldn't it? That would be amazing. Think how much fun you would have. Oh, it would be so good. I also love the fact in this game that someone maintains a hot cooking pot at places like this. The top of the tower, where in fact there are no steps or trapdoors to get up here. The only way you're going to get up here is by climbing the outside, and yet here is a steaming cooking pot, and my rations are full, so I can't even take it. Oh, sorry, I'm back. Sorry. Ever since my D&D session, friends at work have wanted me to join up. Oh, really, Fen? Oh, amazing. They like the idea of lawful evil. Did they watch it? Need someone to build it for you as well? Sounds fun. See, look, I'm so well catered for the new PC thing. You guys, you've all got me covered. I'm going to have a blast. You being a squirrel again? Oh, yes, Deb. How are you, Deb? My lovely. Deb and I had a really nice chat the other day because I wanted to speak to her about something. And Deb is, you know, she's a moderator for a lot of channels. She knows her stuff when it comes to Discord and moderating and stuff. So I just wanted to ask her advice about something. So we had an IRL chat, like with our real voices and everything. And I had a quick chat to Adam and it was really nice. I enjoyed that, Deb. That was lovely. Yay, they watched it. I started editing it, but with my program it had to be 1 hour long, so either I make it so 1 hour or make parts an hour each. Got you, Morgan. Why are you limited by your editing program? Why don't you use another editing program that doesn't limit you to 1 hour bits? What do I use? I've got DaVinci Resolve, so it's supposed to be very good. Do you know what? I've got it on my PC. I haven't really looked into it because I get a bit scared. I do need to though. But yeah, it was something like that. Or Shotcut was the one I used to begin with. That is a free editing software, and Shotcut was pretty good. Slightly buggy every now and again because it's an open source thing, but that was good. I don't think my friend was watched 3 hours. No, I don't think anyone watched 3 hours. Maybe after I edit it, they would. You could just edit it down into little bits. Oh, it's your pot, evil husband. Oh, I'm sorry. So you've been maintaining this. Evil husband comes in and maintains it. I don't know how you keep it steaming, husband, without a source of heat. I mean, it's not on a fire or anything. Unless there is a giant furnace under this platform that I can't see. I mean, there are windows down there. Let's see if we can see in the window. Oh, no, don't do that. Hold on. Sorry, got my buttons wrong. Is evil husband in here somewhere? Must be some sort of spiral staircase or something. I don't know how he's doing it, but he is doing it. This game made me assume all British people cook at the top of old towers. Yes, we do. All the time. That is what we do. Get climbing gear, cook breakfast in the clouds, British mornings. It was lovely to catch up. It was Debster. So I'm catching up now on the old chattage. I paid for Corwig or something like that. I don't know it had this limitation till now. Oh, I see. So it's a paid one. And you would have thought it wouldn't have that limitation. When you cook with it, love, it stays hot for a long time. All right, darling. I got you. Well, it's still going. Evil husband maintains all the cooking pots in this game. Let's loot. And we need to do synchronization. Synchronize. Fen, what weapon loadout did you go for in the end? I know you love this game. You love the Assassin's Creed games. I'm still trying to decide on weaponry, Fen, so that I can at least... I know it's early days, but, you know, I don't want to like upgrade everything. I want to just plow into simple weapons. I don't want to do axe and shield because I just think it's a bit obvious. So at the moment, I quite like the hammer because it's quite quick. I'm quite into the hammer. But my favourite at the moment, Fen... Whoop. My favourite weapon that I'm using at the moment is the spear. I'm having a blast with the spear. I really enjoy it. I like the range it has, and it's just quite cool. I just don't want to go for sword and shield, and I can do a little block with it as well, which is useful. Did you do daggers? You see, I've got one of the daggers as well. Because everyone said online, oh, this is a really good weapon. This one. I know it's not fully upgraded yet. It is pretty quick, but I just worry that the damage is never going to be that great. Because obviously that's the sacrifice. But, you know, I'm using it at the moment. And it's great for rolling around and quick. But it just kind of eats away at their damage quite slowly. And whereas if I've got a spear or a hammer, it's just clonking them a bit more. And I kind of want to finish them off quickly. So yeah, these are my thoughts at the moment. But we'll see. Oh, I can upgrade all this as well. What else can I upgrade? Can I upgrade armor, or is it just weapons? Ooh. Oh, hammer, dagger, spear. This is difficult. Yes, I know. I decided to wear it this way. Maybe in tribute to Ninja Space Unicorn Deb. But also my headphones sit better if I do this. See? The horns don't get in the way of my headphones. So it works beautifully. Yeah, it works beautifully, Deb. It looks that way, Deb. It does indeed. So I just did that, didn't I? I just did the synchronization. Yep. Leap of faith. Whoa. And saw some resources down here. Oh, at least I've got the little roll ability now, so I take less damage when I fall. I didn't have that before, and I was basically killing myself because I don't have patience to climb down things, so I started to just jump off things from a very, very high height, which was not the best. So I'm just getting some of this iron ore, which I love. It just sits around in big sparkly piles in England like this. Look at that. Love it. Maybe it did once upon a time. Okay, so we're done there. We've done the synchronization, so I need to speak to the dude. Okay, let's go and speak to the dude. I'm glad I was not the only one who saw it. Yep, it is unicorn, but it had not been mentioned so far, Deb, so more power to you. You noticed it, my lovely.
Hail! What has happened here?
Who is
Hail.
asking?
Avon, of the Raven clan. Did you and your men fail to take the village?
No, we had it for a time. It was nothing but a cluster of wattle and daub huts when we
I'm going to have to take the village, aren't I? It's going to be up to me.
Grantbridge was a thriving hub of trade and song under the care of Soma.
Grantbridge, what is that? What's the county
Took it back.
that this is supposed to be? I can't work it out.
City as if rising from the shadows.
I'm going to look on a map.
Out.
Sorry to hear that. Sounds like an ambush. What about your defences?
What about the city walls and your guards?
The walls were unbreached, the guards unaware. It was like they burst out of the center of the city itself, setting aflame everything in their path, shouting some nonsense about an ancient order of warriors.
All sounds a bit dodged to me. Too many of us were killed or captured. Okay, well, Eivor needs to step in, which is me. I need to step in. I'm just looking at the counties, guys. I want to see which county this is. Where's the map? I need to see the map. Oh, it's not going to let me do it at the moment. Okay, fine. Fine. Give me a map of counties.
I can find Soma. Be ready when we return.
No, not countries. Counties. Ease. Let me see counties. It's not going to let me, is it? You poopy head. The Song of Soma. Grantbridge arc started. Okay. That's cool. I'm just looking up, because what I want to see, guys, since this is my own country and everything. Morgan, thank you very much. Love you, buddy. Really appreciate it. Take care. Muchos thankos for dropping into my stream. And have a great Christmas if I don't speak to you before, Morgan. I mean, I'll be dropping in and out of Discord anyway, but have a really good one, my friend. Really good one. Yes, I was just looking at these counties, guys. I was just looking at these counties. Because we have Leicestershire, which is Leicestershire. We have Shropshire. We have Gloucestershire. We have Oxfordshire. We have Hampshire. We have Sussex. We have Essex. We have Kent. Grantbridgeshire. I can't work out which actual county it is. Ah, I've got a map now. I've got the map so I can have a look. Have a look at what county it is. Don't make me enlarge it. Just let me have a look. Okay, so where is it? So it's up above Oxfordshire. Is it Buckinghamshire? Leicestershire. Oh, there's quite a few counties in between, actually. So there's obviously fewer counties here than there are in real life. And it's all kind of compacted, isn't it? So we've got, right, so if that's Leicestershire, which is up there, okay. And then Shropshire. Where's Shropshire? Not even on the flipping map. What? I can't even see Shropshire. Okay. Oh, there's Shropshire. Oh, it's ages away. Is it right? Okay. So far fewer counties. Hello, Laranos. Laranos is here. Laranos. Hertfordshire. It could be Hertfordshire, which is just above London. It could be Hertfordshire. Oxfordshire's already sorted. Warwickshire is also in between Leicestershire and Oxfordshire, and there's Northamptonshire as well. Let's just put in. Hold on, people. Laranos, my love, I know you're Christmas shopping, my darling. Thank you for dropping in. Don't go anywhere though, because I just want to play you your new GIF. I want to play you your new GIF. And don't forget to enter the competition, people, for some Stream Loots cards. Exclamation point enter, exclamation point ticket. Grantbridgeshire. Grantbridgeshire is one of the first two regions, yeah. What is it in real life? Where is Grantbridgeshire in AC Valhalla? Maybe it's actually Cambridge. It's Cambridgeshire. Cambridgeshire, people. I didn't see that on the map. Do we even still have Cambridgeshire? Oh, man. Sorry, this is geographic stuff here. I want to ban the word Shire. Do you? We don't even say Shire, we say Sh. We don't say Leicestershire. We say Leicestershire. Right, where's Cambridgeshire then? Cambridgeshire. Cambridgeshire. There's Oxfordshire, Buckinghamshire, Bedfordshire, Hertfordshire. Oh, there's Cambridgeshire. I got it. I can see it. Oh, above. Okay, so just the whole thing is just massively shrunk, as you would expect. I've got it. Laranos is home now, just trying to... I'm not getting cheeky with you. Absolutely not. Never. Laranos, you're home, just trying to cool down because it's super hot in the land of Oz, and she has been Christmas shopping in the height of summer. I spent one Christmas in New Zealand with my folks. Had a great time. It was weird for a Brit who's always spent Christmas in Britain when it's winter. To have Christmas Day when it's roasting hot outside. Me and my wife went swimming in the creek on Christmas Day because it was that hot. It was bizarre. Shires have definitely changed over the years, and also I guess they've omitted some for this game anyway. I mean, yeah, there must be far more shire. Obviously, there are far more shires now. Counties, let's just call them counties. Far more counties now than there were in Viking England. So I guess that's probably it. But also, they've had to kind of shrink everything down, haven't they? Hottest day of the year so far, 38 degrees. Oh, my love. Okay, Laranos, are you ready for your prize? Are you ready for your GIF? Let me just explain. People, Laranos won one of my giveaways. My giveaways was for me, because you know how I'm into my GIFs, however you want to say it. I say GIF. You know how I'm just addicted to my little GIFs. I love playing them all the time. One of my prizes was to make a bespoke one for the winner, to make a GIF about that person. And I said I'd just always play it. I'd always have it as part of my stream. Even if that person was to drop off the stream and never come back, I'd still play this GIF just as a conversation point. So to fill you in, guys, Laranos lives in Australia. She lives near a beach. And the beach on which she lives is susceptible to shipwrecks. So there are old and new ships, I guess, wrecked on what we call Laranos's beach. And I have this romantic view of her going down onto the beach and like caring for these shipwrecks, giving them all different names. They're like her friends. And I also kind of think of her as some sort of siren, maybe, that she's basically surreptitiously, subconsciously calling these ships and beaching them on the beach. Beaching them on the beach. Just say beaching them. So there's a thing here with Laranos in my head where I think she's accidentally calling these ships to their doom. And Laranos was also, yes, it's her fault. It's basically what I'm saying. Laranos was also kind enough to provide me with a baby picture. She uses it for her profile picture, but she has allowed me to use the baby picture as well for the GIF. So Laranos, this is your GIF. I'll play it a couple of times just in case you don't get it, but I've put a lot of love and work into it. Not really, I did it quite quickly, but I did want to make sure it was good. Here we go. This is Laranos' prize and her GIF. Let's go. Laranos, beware her golden shores. Just once more. It makes me laugh. That cute little baby face just pulls the ships in, sinks them. Captains don't know what's going on. So I'm going to make sure I play that GIF. Good, I'm pleased you like it, Laranos. I'm going to make sure I play that GIF on all of my streams forever. Just forever. Just to confuse people. That's what I'll do. Because a lot of people, you know, they won't know who Laranos is on my stream necessarily. You know, because there's going to be streams where she's not here. I'll just press it. I'll just be playing. I'll just be doing my thing, talking about the game. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do now, we have got to get into, see that town there? We have got to get into that town. So I'm going to just get over there as quickly as I can. Because we're going to finish the mission. Bless you. Thank you, Fen, for gifting a submarine to Laranos. Thank you very much. Now, I mean, there's so much content here. Fen has upgraded his beautiful gifting powers. He now gives out actual submarines because that's what he works with. So when it says a tier 1 sub to Laranos, that means a tier 1 submarine that he's given to Laranos. I don't know how he's going to... I guess he's going to deliver it himself. He's just going to have to come over. So, Laranos, you've now got a submarine, which is also fantastic because you can now use it in your shipwreck endeavour. Now, I don't know whether you use the sub to go underwater and build stuff to deter the ships, build great big towers out of the sea, or you use the sub to go and tend to the shipwrecks that are offshore, that are in the sea. I mean, it's all just working incredibly well, this whole thing. They might do, Evil Husband. I've never tried. Early Christmas for you. There we go. Thank you, Fen. That's very kind of you. And Lara Nars, congratulations. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Submarines are a touchy subject. Why has someone... Hello, the knot! Hello, the knot. Talking of treasure hunting, boom, the knot is in. Why? Because has some other country floated their submarines too close to Australian waters and now there's like a diplomatic crisis? Is that what it is? Laranos, yeah, she won. Well, Laranos has just been gifted a sub, the knot, but she also won the prize for having a bespoke GIF made for her on my stream. Let's just drop that here. Laranos, beware her golden shores. I don't know what voice that was. We used to have a drink in the UK called Mets. It was at the height of the Alcopop craze, which was around here like 96, 97. Things like Smirnoff Ice, Two Dogs, alcoholic lemonade just kind of kicked off. And one of them was Mets, which was my favourite one. And the Mets TV campaign was like a sort of like a mythical Grimm's fairy tale thing, and they created this character called the Judder Man, and it was like a stop motion thing, and it was really cool. And they used to say in the advert, they used to say, "Beware the Judder Man, my dear, when the moon is fat." So a full moon, the Judder Man comes out. It's creepy. So that's what reminded me of Laranos. Beware her golden shores. Let's find some loot, mate. Let's find some loot, mate. Oh no, don't do Australia. Not when Laranos is in. Okay, yeah, let's find some loot, buddy. Okay, so I didn't really read any of that stuff. I didn't read any of the stuff other than the whole Viking army can't take this city. So that means it's old Ava coming in. Find and reach Soma's longship. Oh, okay. I've got to find a longship. Okay, so were we saying I would be perhaps silly just to try and get in here undercover? I've been doing it for ages, though. I love going in undercover. Yeah, there are quite a few people in there. Oh, there's dead hanging people. There's loads of dead hanging people. Okay, so we've got a little village outside the walls on the other side with some stuff, some mysteries and things, and some wealth. So we could go and clear... Oh, no, actually, is that still part of the fort? It's still part of the town. Oh, yeah, no, it's the whole thing. It's huge. It's a big, big town. Okay, all right, we're going to have to storm it and make it ours first before we go looting, aren't we? Okay, all right, well, I guess we need to do what the game says and go and find the longship. Remember when I said I might have a job in Australia? Same reason. Touchy subject. Fine. Submarines are not welcome in Australia. Okay. GG. Yeah, it was. So we got a giveaway today, the knot. Just enter. I'm not even going to bother telling people anymore what you're going to win. Just press enter and then you'll win if you win. Exclamation point. Enter, exclamation point, ticket, either of those. You're going to win a free set of Stream Loots cards from me that you can then use on my special Stop Captain Mech Getting Pirate Legend stream that I'm going to do when I hit 300 followers. There we go. That's all you need to know. Ah, there's conflict with who makes submarines for them. Got you. I understand. I understand. Do 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 ba 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 ba. Cool. It's Debstar you need to fear. Debstar, Debstar, she's a rock star. Be careful, be afraid, she's a moderating czar. Debstar, Debstar, she's a rock star. She will ban you. She will... I need that last line. She will da 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 da. That's what it needs to be. She will... Okay, is the long ship... I'm not really doing this, am I? I'm not concentrating. Is that the long ship? Yeah, okay, it's down there. Let's do it. Let's get my horsey. Horsey! Let's go, let's go. She's a rock star. She's She will cleanse your potty mouth. She will cleanse your potty mouth. Does that work? Doesn't rhyme with it. What's it supposed to rhyme with? The last bit. Death Star, Death Star. She's a rock star. She will dare to tune you. Should it rhyme with R? I think it should rhyme with R, shouldn't it? She will... Death Star. She's a rock star. She will... She will... take you really far. No, it makes no sense. She will... She will go and drive her car. Yeah, she will go and drive her car. Makes absolute sense. And the perfect end to the song. I found the long ship. No, I haven't. It's sunk. I'm guessing that's not the actual long ship. Oh, they've all sunk. We're all in trouble. If we're going to raid this town, we're all in trouble. Oh, actually, the thing has finished. The little... My quest marker has actually disappeared. Is this right? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Let me check out the map. It's on the other side of the river. It is on the other side. Well, where's my marker gone though? I'm gonna have to... Oh, track. I am tracking, but it's not on my it's not on my heads-up display. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. You ask me how I am? I am awesome sauce. Oh, Jess has gone today, but she's coming back. Isn't she, Deb? Jess is coming back. So that was sad. That is sad, but at least she's still coming back within... She's coming back for New Year, I think, isn't she, Deb? So, have no fear, don't panic. Oh, hello. There's soldiers here. Okay, I'm at the wrong side of the thing. It's now behind me. I'm in the wrong place. It's over here. I'm genuinely really confused. I don't know why it's... Oh, okay. That's why. It's a searchy marker. So once you reach the area, it doesn't shut. Me no like it.
I should not be seen in this area.
Okay. You shouldn't be seen in this area. And we're going to put my cloak up. Now, as I said before, I know putting my cloak up in this moment makes no difference. You only put your cloak up in areas of distrust, so you can still walk around the town kind of blending in. However, anytime I go into stealth, I just want to put my cloak up because it's cool. He just looked cooler stealthing around with a cloak on, so that's what I do. I'm just saying that before Fen jumps in and goes, actually, Captain Mac, putting your cloak up here will make no difference because the soldiers are after you anyway. It's just for areas of distrust. Submarine, Bond villain, stroke the cat. That's how Fen speaks like. Are you gathering the cloudberries, which, as we know, are real things? They are real things. Uh-oh, I've been seeing. That was a total failure of stealth, wasn't it? Okay, we can fight. We can fight, it's cool. Where are they? Come on, my little friends. Oh, well, if you're just going to stand there, I'm just going to shoot you. Come on! Block it. I'm practicing my blocking. Because then you get a stun attack if you block properly. Boom. Anyone else? Any more for any more? Oh, don't throw that at me, you cheeky sausage. Fine, I'm coming in. I'm coming in. Oh, I just hit the box instead, doing my cool thing. And everyone else. Okay, quick, let's swap weapon in the middle of combat just for the heck of it. Let's use the knife. Let's see how the knife goes. I've said this before, I wish there was just a quick swap weapons. I hate having to pause and go into the inventory, it sucks. She's the best at bands by far. God, evil husband. So good at this, okay. Debstar, she's a rock star. Be careful, be afraid. She's a moderating czar. Debstar, she's a rock star. She's the best at bands by far. Yes, evil husband. It works. It's solidified. Ka-chunk. It's there. We've synchronized. Boom. Okay. Debstar, she's a rock star. Be careful, be afraid. She's a moderating czar. Debstar, she's a rock star. She's the best at bands by far. Love it. It's now sorted. The song is complete. Deb, bang, there you go. Yes, we pick her up for New Year's Eve and have her for about 10 days. Amazing. So she's coming back. Then the cat was an amazing touch. And everything I say is just power to you, buddy, because you're rocking the Bond villain look. He's the perfect Bond villain. He works on flipping submarines. He's a master commander operator subman. He is a Bond villain in real life. That's why he has to be shady about his work, because he's actually working for Spectre. How do I get banned? No, not. I don't want you to get banned, so don't do it. Don't do it. But if you want to get bans and you use the word spoopy, you talk about baked beans. What else pushes my buttons? I have little things that push my buttons. Those two push my buttons. That's how you get banned. Keep it loose. Yeah, keep it loose. Keep it loose, not. Fen, have you seen I've got penguin in my pocket? Penguin in my pocket, told a tale on you. There you go. Penguin is in my pocket here. Pineapple on pizza. It doesn't push my buttons because I eat pizza with pineapple on. It does then open up the chat, doesn't it, to pineapple on pizza. It's like dropping a little food hand grenade and then stepping back. Have we got dagger? We got dagger. Right, let's do dagger. Let's do dagger. Whoa. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Well, I can't even see anything. I'm behind a tree. Now. That didn't actually take very long, did it? Now with the dagger, oh, all right. Now with the dagger, apparently when you dodge, the damage increases. That's the cool thing about it. Oh, this is all actually quite quick. The dagger was quite good. All right, I'm nearly sold on that dagger. That was cool. That was cool. All right, let's try. Mech tries all the weapons in the middle of combat, as you would in real life. Is wrong. Baked beans are a no. What about refried beans? I'm all for refried beans, Fen. Refried beans are great. Baked beans, the British Heinz isn't British, but you know what I mean? Heinz baked beans. Not good, not good. Me not like it. Me not like it. Alright, so. Warhammer plus stealth. Makes sense. Yeah, doesn't it just? Yeah, it's perfect. It's so quiet. So sneaky. Here we go. Here we go. There's a dude. Right, he's going to get the hammer full in the face, this guy. Let's see. Let's see how the hammer works. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, there's two guys. All right. We can two guys it. That's fine. Oh, there's three guys. Come on, get closer. Let's go! Oh, okay. Can I block with this? That did block with my hand. I do like that. Okay, let's dodge. No. Okay. I need to actually hit these guys. Oh, oh. It takes longer. It definitely is slower. Definitely slower than the dag. Definitely slower. Zanza dag. Oh, I could have got him then. That was going well. There we go. Yeah, slower though. Don't carry. I didn't mean to carry him. Just get down. I'm not carrying you anywhere. I'm not your pack horse. Thought it was loot. No, okay. The music is still going. Okay. Zesty. Yeah. Zesty Wings has come into the chat. Good morning, Zesty. Good morning, Zesticles. How are you, my friend? Zesty and I were having a little chat. We were having a little chat because I think we're going to play a game together on stream in the new year. Uh-oh. The dagger was definitely best in that situation, I'm deciding. Out of the thing and the hammer, it was best. Yeah, so I am feeling better. Thank you very much. Yes. I was having just a rough day on that particular day. I was a bit down. Things were getting me down. You know those days where little problems that don't normally bother you just mount up and then they all just get a bit too much. And I was very tired anyway, so you're never going to feel great when you're tired. So it was just a whole load of stuff. But I feel much better, thank you. I knew that I'd just get to bed, have some sleep, wake up next day. Great, we're all good. We're all good. I'm just going to drop this here, Zesty, because you haven't seen this, but I'm just going to drop it without mentioning it. That was Laranoz's prize. Enter, exclamation mark, enter, exclamation mark, ticket if you want to win a free set of stream loots cards for my stream that I will be doing when I reach 300 followers, which is Stop Captain Mech Getting Pirate Legend. That's the stream. So grab your tickets. Dances. Yeah, you're going to hear that all the time. It's going to get stuck in your head. It kind of gets stuck in my head as well, if I'm honest. Oh, let's read this.
Fit for a chief. It must
Oh, that's nice. Little inscription. That's good. Alright, I might. Hammer's fun. Takes too long though. It takes too long. And I guess I can get super good damage on the daggers, can't I, Fen? If I just keep upgrading them, keep working on them, and make sure, make sure the runes and all that stuff work in its favour. I think it could be good. So I think I've decided we're going to go full on dag. We're going to go 1 foot. So what damage does it do at the moment? 45. Which is not, yeah, my spear only does 58. If I was double axing it, 70. Boosh, it's just really slow. Warhammer's 59. It's better. But I don't want to do it. Oh. Okay. Let's upgrade. I'm going to upgrade it. You won't regret the daggers. There. I've upgraded. Ooh. And I've got 2... Okay, let's just check my runes. I might have a better attack one in that. 2.4 attack. Back damage, poison. Critical damage, 4.9. Stealth. Are those all my runes? Okay. So it's probably the best thing. So increase melee damage after a dodge. That's fine. That works. Has this got a special one? Increase critical chance when surrounded by more... How do I... How do I see that description? Yay, the knot has entered. Good one. Fen, are you off, buddy? Sorry, I missed that. Good night, McLeod. Fen, thank you so much. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Thank you for the gift sub to Laranoz. That is really sweet of you, Fen. Thank you. Never necessary. Just your presence is good, but I thank you very much anyway. You know the deal. Stay in touch, my friend. Thank you so much. I once regrets the daggers. You know why? It's because I know why I can't read that. No baby picture prizes tonight. Baby picture. No, not of me. Only Laranoz. Laranoz is the only baby picture we get to see. Let's get it stuck in your head, guys. I'm going to the interface because I made the text go large because I prefer it so I can actually read the flipping stuff. But I think that's why I can't read that thing on here. Let's have a look now. There you go. Increase critical chance when surrounded by more than 3 enemies. Okay, so just designed to be surrounded. Fair enough. Now I want my text back up because it's too small. Maybe I'll just go medium. It's so small when you have it on small. Medium. Maybe medium's good. Let's stick with medium. What's that look? Can I still get to read it? Yeah, okay. Right, so I freed all the people. What am I doing next? I'm not paying any attention to what I'm doing here. Find and speak to Soma. Okay. Does it make the things on my map smaller? Oh no, that's still pretty good. That's still the same size as the map. That's good. All right. Find and speak to Soma. So what? I'm just casting around looking for her, I guess. Is my little thing going to help me? No. No. I feel like you owe Laranoz a baby picture of me now. Do you, the not? Is that how this works? I now Oh, Lara knows a baby picture of myself. Well, I've certainly got baby pictures. Proper chubster. Oh, yes. Rosy cheeks, proper chubster, lots of curly hair. I don't mind doing a baby picture of myself. I can shove that on stream, no problem at all. I can do that. I need to find one, though. I might have to go to my mother for those. I don't know whether I've actually got one, but I'm happy to do that. Okay. All right, so I've got to find Soma. That could be Soma. Or it's an enemy. Or it's a tree stump. It's just a tree stump. It's not going to tell me anything. Hello, Soma. Wow. You're very wooden at the moment. Don't splinter off, will you? Let's all stick together. Oh, dear. Right, that's not Soma. Oh, it's all magical and mystical and mysterious. Hello, Michelle. Good morning, all of Two Tone Geeks. Two Tone Geeks are awesome. Can we get a shout out for Two Tone Geeks? Two Tone Geeks, Deb, if you're there. I know you guys aren't streaming at the moment, but people can still follow you, right? People can still follow you. They're having a little streaming break for Christmas, as will I. This is my last one of the year. We're gonna have a little streaming break. I'm heading out on holiday on Monday. Gonna be leaving the phone in the bedroom all day, never looking at it till the evening. Just spending time with the family ding dong. And having some nice relaxy stuff. Hey, my friend. Hello. Oh, okay. That's not Soma. I'm assuming I am just still supposed to be looking around for Oh, there's an enemy. Oh, what? Are these all dead? Or are they asleep? They look more asleep than dead, don't they? Arrows. Ammo's full. Okay. Oh, no, they're dead. There's a lot of arrows around. Yo! This is a good place to make a stand because of all the arrows. Okay, so there's a lot of dead people here. Oh, look, the raspberry. These are not cloudberries now. These are raspberries, by the way, just to let you know. Ow. Have I started a trend? I think maybe you have. Mum, you still got my baby pictures? Sure, why? Strangers on the internet want to see them. Yeah, that's so true. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Yeah. Guys, you know that, Mum, you know that streaming thing I'm doing?
Oh yeah, is that where you watch things like Netflix?
Well, yeah, yes, that is streaming, but live streaming.
Oh, what? You're watching things that are live, but you're streaming?
No. You know where I play games and people watch?
Why would they want to watch you play games? Why wouldn't they just play their own games?
Well, because it's more than them just watching me play games. I chat to them.
How do you chat to them? What, they can talk to you?
Yeah, through the text.
What? You have to talk to each other by typing and you're playing a game at the same time?
Yeah, well, I don't type. I talk and they type back to me.
Oh, why would they do that?
Because it's like an interaction entertainment thing for content and stuff.
Oh, I don't really understand.
No, Mum, I don't either. I don't understand it either. It's all a complete mystery to me. My mum doesn't sound like that either, by the way. Wait, you're going on holiday? What exactly does that mean? What, that I'm going on holiday? Oh, we're back to that, aren't we, Zesty? Yeah, I know. I think everyone has it with their mum, don't they, Zesty? Exactly. Just don't really understand. Or anyone. Just friends that aren't in that world. Hey, all right, mate, how you doing? Yeah, good. I've started streaming. Streaming what? Like on Twitch. Do you know Twitch? I'm vaguely aware of it. Why do they what? Yeah. Thank you, hardcore. Good morning, Vietnam. Why do they watch? It's not watching. It's more like a radio show or a TV show, kind of. Oh, okay. That sounds cool. Yeah. What does it mean? Going on holiday? Incoming child, as per normal. Incoming child. Going on holiday in the UK means we are travelling somewhere for a break. It doesn't have to mean we're travelling abroad. It can mean we're travelling in this country, as I am, for Christmas break. We're going on holiday, meaning we are going to another location in the UK for a break. So we've got a little holiday cottage. So that's kind of what it means. But I know it's all slightly different. Because you guys call Christmas the holidays anyway, don't you? This guy's really not happy. He's really, really unhappy. But he's not saying anything. Are you alright? Oh, and is this, his lady's trying to... Oh, now he's being sick. Oh, man. No, he's okay. No, he's not. He's back to despair. Wow. He's really unhappy.
You're still in fighting shape.
Ah.
Take a walk about camp. Your
Soma.
strength will return.
Soma, here we go. Right, we made it. We made it to Soma. Yay. Got there. I was hoping you'd be getting a change in scenery. Not quite, no. Well... I always tune into AM radio. Is your mum going on holiday with you, mate? No, my mum's not going on holiday with me. No. My mother-in-law is coming on holiday with me. And father-in-law. Hardcore, oh, hardcore, hardcore. Did I do welcome in hardcore? Don't think I did I? Hardcore, I'm really sorry. I should have done welcome in. That's terrible.
They must be sober.
It'll all get old very quickly. Yes, you are. Hardcore, do you know what? I momentarily thought that you'd already been in. That's why I didn't go, Hardcore's here! Because you're such a star and you're in my stream so much. I kind of recognised your name. I thought you'd already been in, and because you hadn't, this was the first time. Bang! You're here, Hardcore. Hardcore is here, and we're missing all the story now. All the story we're missing, because I'm faffing around.
I see. I'm Soma,
Child's
Lord
gone.
of Grantebridge.
There was a child coming in.
Of lunatics wishes to strip me of that title.
But they've gone now, which means the door's open, which means everyone can hear, and I need to close the door. I'm going to close the door.
Saxon called Wigmund is one of them. He robbed me of my city.
Right,
forced
you
me
just
to
deal with the
leave
story,
swamps.
guys, because I'm not listening to it.
I've rallied some of my soldiers, but my 3 advisors are missing. If we hope to retake Grantebridge, I'll need them at my side.
Tell me about them.
I thought we were going to raid Grantebridge, but we're not. We're now helping Soma with her 3 people that have been missing.
Galin,
Soma just washed her hands with her gloves on.
we may as well be your
Ah, did she?
If I can
Brilliant.
reunite them, and
I
retake
missed
the
it.
city,
Damn it.
can I
I
call
wish
you
I
a
could see
friend
that.
and ally?
If you can do all that, you
Blame
can do
Canada.
whatever you
Never. I'm not going to blame any other country for anything, because it would start political frictions. You know, if I said something about that, all of Twitch would go down. Or, like, all of Twitch would start saying, hey, did you see what Captain Mech said about Canada? And then diplomatic, everything would just go wrong. So we're not going to blame Canada for anything. How did Grantebridge fall? Right, I should probably read this, guys. I find it very difficult to read speech and watch cutscenes on stream, because it feels weird, because you know how I like to talk, everyone. It feels strange just being quiet and watching a screen, but I guess that's what streaming is. Something. It was a reference to the South Park movie. Oh, was it? I never really got into South Park. Not really. Adult, in inverted commas, animations in general, never really being my thing. Simpsons I watched a bit of. Everyone jumped on me the other day in stream because I've never seen Family Guy. I've seen lots of bits of it and it just doesn't do it for me. But don't jump on me for that. It's not my fault. I need to learn how Grantebridge falls, okay? So just give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute.
What happened to Grantebridge?
What happened?
The elder man Wigmund seized it from us. I'm not sure how he managed, but he will not keep it. Not for long.
Okay.
He has supporters outside the city, but this attack seemed to come from inside.
She looks like Evangeline Lilly.
From the heart of Grantebridge.
Okay, so we're obviously they took Grantebridge, then the Eldermen took it back, and there's all these clues about all these people that seem to come from inside. So there's obviously secret tunnels, something under Grantebridge where the people are getting in. So this is good. Now tell me about Wigmund. Who's Wigmund?
Where's this Wigmund? What does he want?
What does he want? I need to know.
A flailing elderman under the old king. A bitter man digging his fingernails into Grantebridge.
Okay.
Just to say he can. He's made many attempts to unseat me before. This time he managed a trick.
Oh, okay. So they'd had Grantebridge for a while then. This is not their first time trying to get Grantebridge. Soma's been here for a while and Grantebridge was hers, but they've lost it. They've lost it. Yeah, do you think she looks like Evangeline Lilly? I can't turn the camera around now. AKA Kate from Lost and the elf lady from the Hobbit films and lots of other stuff that she's been in. Her.
Let's find your advisors.
Agreed. We'll look for signs of their longboats along the river. And if we are swift, we will find them before the wolves do.
Nice. Let's find things before the wolves do. That's a very Viking thing to say.
Let's light the way back.
Lost the TV show, yeah. Showing my age a bit now. I was so into that show. Even with the dodgy last series, I was just... okay, so we've learned something about Wigmund, and that goes into... Oh, great. I've completed the quest. The Great Scattered Army. Brilliant. Sorted. Oh, do. And I did some sort of illuminated flatulence there. Do you see that? It always looks like he kind of goes... And it flashes up his back. That's what it looks like to me. Oh, skill points. Let's do skill points. Okay, I'm just focusing. The internet, I don't know if you guys have discovered the internet yet. It's quite an amazing thing. The internet suggests to me that I should really just plow all my stuff into one branch to begin with. I hadn't. I'd spread myself all over the place. But then you can reset everything for free. So I just reset. So now I'm back here. So that's all cool. What's this one do? Missile reversal. That's cool. If someone chucks... Oh, that's very cool. Look. And then you can catch it and chuck it back. Very good. What's this one? What's this? Auto loot. I definitely want auto loot. Now, I didn't know. I thought you had to spend your skill points in the... one at a time, like in the route that you want to go. But I noticed the other day that you can just click on the big thing that you want, and then it fills in the route towards it. So if I do that, it won't do it. Brilliant. Because it can't get there. All right, ignore me. Shut up, mech. Right. This is the next one. Can I do... I can do 1-1. Okay, you can just do it in a little thing. Yeah, got you. Okay, all right. I've only heard about the show. I remember it being on TV when I was younger. Oh, ouch, hardcore. Ouch. I hate it when people start saying things like that. Sure, I know there are some people that are younger than me, but that sort of thing. I remember Mrs. Mech. Mrs. Mech is a biology teacher. She doesn't teach at the moment, but she is a biology teacher, and she was doing some stuff in her class, and for whatever reason, she was talking about the solar eclipse, which happened in this particular one happened in like 97 or 98. So this is only a couple. So this particular class she was teaching was like years after the solar eclipse, but she was talking about the solar eclipse, saying, "Oh yeah, do you remember the solar eclipse?" So I was at this part of the country, and I remember it happening and stuff. What were you guys doing? And they were all looking at her, and she was like, "What?" And they said, "When was this eclipse?" And Mrs. Met was like 96, 97, and they went, "Yeah, we weren't born. None of us were actually born yet." And you just don't think about that. And Mrs. Met was like, ouch. Okay, fine. Okay, so we're now at the stage where many people don't even remember Lost because it's gone. Ouch. I should probably climb those two big statues just ahead. You are a little bit younger than me, hardcore. We're the same in spirit, buddy. I'm young in spirit, remember? The knot is telling me I should do this. Yes, backseating, fully allowed and encouraged everyone. That's always the case with my streams, as you know, guys. But I'm just reminding you. I should probably climb those. Ooh. I wish skateboard would keep me young. Ding ding a ding 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 a ding. Can I jump across that one? Yes. Nice. The knot. Did you say that because you knew there's something up here, or did you say it as just like you probably should do that because they're there for climbing? Because now I've climbed them, although the view is good, I haven't found like mega Viking killer axe that I thought was going to be stashed up here. Lost is lost. Exactly. Lost is lost. Laranos, did you get into Lost? Was that your kind of thing? I thought it would look cool. It did. It did look cool. It did look cool. And I can jump between them. Cool or not? Well, you know, I'll always take any of you guys. I should probably go do that as well, shouldn't I? Has Evil Husband been up here cooking? No, but I have found a key, so that's probably important. Yes, I have a key. And let's light the fire. Should we light the fire? Light the beacons. We've lit the beacon now. Oh, do you think that was an important story thing that I shouldn't have done?
And Hut, bright wolf of the branch, and guide Soma's gilded warriors home.
Okay, I might have jumped a bit of the story then, but never mind. We're okay. We're all good. Oh, Prison Break. Same here, Hardcore. I just watched the first season. I'm such a first season kind of guy. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know why. But quite often I will watch the first season of something, think it's great, and then not want to watch any more of it. I don't want to get into lots of more seasons. I want to stick to the first season thing. Like Ozark. I know it's all great. And I really like the first season. And then I just went, yeah, I'm done. Don't want to watch anymore. Really enjoyed the first season. It's great. Not interested anymore. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I do that. Okay, so, oh, there's a letter. Let's read a letter. Letter to you. I do not have long now, a few hours at the most. This place is as good as any. A beautiful view of the setting sun or the bright stars should I last into the night. I have met people so afraid to die alone, but as I lie here, writing this, I see there is nothing to fear. After all, it is a journey we must all take alone, with no one and nothing in tow. And so, to whoever should find me, I'll leave you this key to my home, in hopes that that which I leave behind can find new meaning. Dead. I've got the key to his house. Yes, the knot. You're ahead of me. I think I saw a note next to the fire. Good one, good one, good one. I did watch it, but lost track of it after the first few seasons. Yeah, I think many people did, didn't they? Zesty Wings, I love my gear. I'm pleased you do, Laranos. And I believe you, but you would also have to say that. Because if I keep going on about it and playing it and you're like, that sucks. You'd have to tell me in private, wouldn't you? You couldn't really say it on stream. But no, I think it's good. I like it. I watched it all, but only the first season. Yes. Oh, that's good. It definitely needed. Oh. I'm just seeing if it's still dark outside. It's 8 o'clock. You'd think the light would be here. Hold on. I'm going to open my blind, guys, so you can see out my house. It's light, but quite gloomy. Oh, and you can't see the Christmas lights on our porch either, because that's gone. Someone now could walk along outside my road and do a little like naked dance and be on my stream if they wanted to. Why they would do that, I don't know. But I'm going to close it again. I'm going to open the window because it's flipping hot in here because Xbox Series X is chucking out the heat. There we go. I can feel the coolness coming in. Definitely time to walk by naked. Zesty, I would get you to do that. If you were staying with me for Christmas right now, I'd say, Zesty, take your top off and go and walk outside. I wouldn't do that. That'd be weird. And then Zesty wouldn't want to stay anymore, would he? Oops, I didn't mean dead guy out the window. In the game, dead guy's house must be close. The knot, yeah. Yes, I live in a cursed town. There are dead houses, dead people, rats foiled by the blinds. You'd scare the seagulls away. Probably would. Yeah, so do you reckon there was a house, wasn't there? That one down there. Do you think that's his house? Do you think that's it? Look at that, there's a massive castle over there. That's the biggest buildings I've seen so far. What is that? Ding, dig, dig. It's not the abandoned bog hamlet, is it? It didn't look like an abandoned bog hamlet. Oh, I love that. This is a great thing, isn't it? In this game, the map. Hang on, I'm going to turn the game sound up a bit, guys. So the map gives you sound effects when you hover over things. So when I hover over, see that raid, the raid symbol, those red crossed axes is a monastery, right? So let me just put the game up a bit. When I hover over the monastery, That is cool. Does it do it with anything else? No. Okay. What else? Treasure? No. What about... No. What about my settlement? Let me try my settlement. Where is it? Here. Right, hold on. Okay, so... Oh. Oh, okay, so it's just the land. So I was over the river and it was doing water. Look. River sound. Forest and trees. What about my settlement? Building. Nothing for that. That's cool, I like that. That one? No, okay. What about a town? No, nothing really different for a town. Clever though. I think that's really cool. I like that. Right, let me bring that down a bit more. Right, what was I doing? We are now looking for find and rescue Soma's advisors. Right, so that's what we're doing. But before we do that, we're going to go into this dead guy's house. We're going to do that. Nice. I get all these songs stuck in my head. I heard water over the anchor. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? It's a nice thing. I'm going to jump. I'm going to jump straight there because I've got the break my fall with a roll ability now. Oh, see, I still take a tiny bit of damage, but much less than if I'd have just jumped and didn't have that ability. So that's fine. That's good. Let's go to the dead guy's house. But first, let's kill the pig. Yeah, it's a fox. Okay, I'll let you go, fox. Probably wouldn't get much from a Foxy Loxy, would I? Have I got any other gifts that I haven't shown you guys? I think I have.
You must think.
What must I think?
That it's foolish to search the Fenlands for so few people.
You told me the soldiers you lost were your best. Vital to retaking the city. Do you think it's foolish?
Not at all.
Then why would I?
You have the look of one who does well with solitude. You're alone, a wanderer. It may be you think of soldiers as war fodder and little else. But these warriors are more than a blade and shield. They are my family, nothing short. I've lost a city.
Guys, sausages for breakfast.
But these warriors are more than a blade and shield.
Wow,
They are my
pigs.
family, nothing short.
Right, what am I doing? I'm going to this guy's house. Oh yeah, I was looking at other gifts. What other gifts have I got? I did do a couple more. Couple
And
more?
if your people yet live, we'll find them.
We will find them. Okay, we're going to find them. That's basically what we got from that. I've got a raid gift, which I'm not going to play because I'm going to play that. You know, when people come in and raid you, and then everyone's excited and it's really cool. And you're like, yeah, I'm being raided. I needed something. So I've got a raid gift, which is fun. But I'm not going to show you that because that's for when raiding. I've also got, what was the other one? Oh, I've got a tangent gift. When I'm trying to tell you guys a story and I go off on a tangent. I'll show you that one. Oh, it's all a bit self-congratulating, isn't it? It's all a bit egotistical. I've told you this before, but when I'm like going through my clips, going through my streams and doing little clips and doing the TikTok videos and stuff, I often find myself laughing at something I've said, which is really like cringy. And Mrs. Meck will be like, "Are you laughing in there?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "Are you laughing at yourself?" Yes, I am at that moment. She finds it all very funny. This is his house. Let's find his treasure. Do. It's getting a bit cold in this room because I opened that window. It's cold outside. It ain't summertime here, Australian people. No, it's not. See all this food? This is the other thing. This is the difference between this and Skyrim. All that food, can't have it. You could be starving hungry in this game and desperately need rations, but that table right there, can't have any of it. If it's Skyrim, you could pick up each carrot one by one and plonk them all places. This is what Evil Husband's been doing though. Look, he's come in here, keeping this one going. Don't even need it. I've got rations. That is a massive pot of food, by the way. Wonder what husband's cooking in there. Husband's also going into the ancient rug trade. A lot of rugs here. Come and buy a special rug, an antique rug. That was a thing here in England. I don't know whether you guys get that in other countries, but a few years ago there were often whole, like, is it Indian rugs? Rug shops. Like, it was almost seen as an investment. Like, you know, buy this and then, you know, this rug will gain in value over the years and stuff. So you'd go in and, like, have a whole business meeting about what rug you're going to buy. That was weird. I don't know why I'm going out here. I could have just gone out the door. Dead piggy, piggy, piggy. I heard Australian people. Debstar, she's a rock star. Be careful, be afraid. She's a model rating czar. Debstar, she's a rock star. I've forgotten what it was. Oh, Mr. Paul Jones, aka Chuck the Ape, but we're not doing Chuck the Ape now because you're totally Paul Jones now. I've noticed on TikTok, on the tweets, on the old Twittersville, you are just Paul Jones. Not just, sorry. You are the inimitable, the legacy, the legend that is Paul Jones. Yeah, I've been doing the early streams for a few months. And as I was saying earlier on in the stream, pros and cons, they're really fun. It brings in a different crowd of people, which is great. Still got the emotes. Nice. Still got them. Haven't got your Paul Jones emotes. I guess making a Chuck the Ape emote is easier than making a Paul Jones emote. I'm guessing. Yes, they have been good. But of course, Paul, you know, you're not necessarily at your 100% best at 6 o'clock in the morning. Or Tuesday morning, Paul, 5 a.m. I start. I get in 3 hours, 5 till 8, and then I start my normal job at 8. It is a bit crazy. And I'm thinking about changing my schedule and kind of, I don't know, doing another evening stream at some other point so I don't do the morning ones anymore. But then I do really enjoy these morning streams. And it does bring in those different people, and I think I'd miss it if I got rid of it. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Exactly, Deb. Well, it's comments like that, Deb, that make me think maybe I should just crack on with it. If it works, it works. There we go. I'm not going to make a hasty decision. I'm thinking about it all over Christmas, having a regroup, having a rethink, but not going to change anything massive. Oh, sorry, microphone went a bit crazy there. Oh, and I didn't do the GIF for Paul. Hold on, here we go. That space helmet is the prize. Who was it for? It was for Befall 90, wasn't it? I think Befall won this prize. Befall, as you can probably see, I haven't sent it to you yet. I think it's going to be the new year. I've got to send that. I've got to send the plastic Minecraft bottle out to Fen. He won that prize. You're welcome, Paul. And thank you so much for dropping in. I really appreciate it. Anyone that hasn't signed up for the giveaway, this is my last stream before the new year. I'm breaking up, as they say, after today, and then I'll be streaming back in January. I have been doing 12 days of Mechmas, doing a giveaway on every stream. The giveaway today is some Streamloots cards, a free pack of Streamloots cards, because I am going to do a Streamloots stream, because in Sea of Thieves I am one level away from Pirate Legend. I have to get one more level of rep on Order of Souls. Uh-oh, flipping heck. Okay, we've got an ambush going on. We got an ambush. We've got an ambush. Oh dear. No, stun. Yeah, take that. Oh, okay. That was more than a stun. Blimey. Okay, got another one. No, you're not. Okay, get it. Run. Don't you run anywhere. What are you doing? Oh, damn. I'm too far away. Are we good? Can we talk to people in chat again? I think we're good. There's a joke about ambush, isn't there? There's a joke about... what is it? I can't remember the details of the joke, but basically the gag is someone's talking about a bacon tree. On and on about this bacon tree, and in the end the punchline is, no, it's not a bacon tree, it's an ambush. A hambush. But I can't remember the setup of the joke, so it's kind of lost. Yeah, so if you want, so I'm going to do a Stop Mech Getting Pirate Legends stream when I reach 300 followers, just for a laugh. So whoever wins the little giveaway today, I will give you as many free Stream Loots cards as I'm allowed to give you. I can't remember the limit, but yeah, I'll give you some free cards. So do feel free to enter. You're not going to lose out. You just type !enter or !ticket. And as always, do not let me forget to draw the giveaway before I finish the stream. Oh, we're off again. Ooh, no. Ouch, okay. Ow, this was not going well. He chucked some stuff in my face. How dare he? How dare he be so underhand? There are a lot of oh, hold on. Hold on. Let's go. No, let's switch it. Let's switch it up. So I'm going to keep trying this knife as well. I want to keep trying that to get used to it. Oh, it's because I've got the weapon out in the game. Oh, okay. So you can't do it then. Fine. Oh, Soma, I was just going to come and help. You're obviously more than capable. That's fine. Let's go over here. Paul, buddy. Paul, tell me, how is the streaming life going for you? So it was Chuck the Ape. Now it's Paul. Quite a variety of games you play, Paul, I think. All sorts. A lot of games I've never heard of, which is quite cool. I see, I very rarely not streaming when you are streaming, or, you know, not working when you're streaming. So, as always, my apologies. I haven't dropped into your stream recently. But I often see stuff on Discord or on Twitter. And yeah, so you like the MS Flight Simulator, don't you? I've seen you and Motown have discussions about that. But also, yeah, you do quite a mixture of games. You like your simulators, you like your sims. And Deb, could we get a shout out for Paul, Deb, if you haven't done it already, please, if you're around. Deb does often moderate about 5 channels at the same time and is doing all sorts of other stuff. So, you know, she may not hear me. It's all good. Yes, simulators. Now, you've done truck. I saw truck simulators. Like, is that the ones where you sort of drive across America? That sounds pretty cool. I quite like the sound of that. That sounds good. Euro truck. Euro truck. Oh, thank you, Deb. Can we get a shout out for Paul Jones, please? Thank you very much. Euro truck, American truck. He does all the truck. I ain't got no truck. Flight sim. He does that. Did you do farming sim? Oh, cool. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Deb. Just at the moment, I might be adminning for DayZ server, of course. Yes. So you did Farming Simulator, which again, it's one of those things. One of those things where when you immediately hear it, or if someone like me, if someone says, oh, look, there's a new game, Farming Simulator, I go, okay, I'm sure some people will like that, but that does not sound fun to me at all. But then just seeing a trailer for it and seeing... Thanks, Laranos. That was nice. And once more, just to rinse it. We got to go for that. Laranos, beware her golden shores. Thank you for the follow. We have a follow from Golden11. My favourite of all the numbered Goldens. Golden11, thank you very much and welcome in. You are now an official Mechaneer. Lovely to have you here. Laranos, beware her golden shores. Welcome in, Golden. Thank you so much for the follow. I very much appreciate it. A little early Christmas present for me, Golden. And Golden is real. He's real. He's actually, he or she is a real person. There's always the chance you could be a bot, Golden, but you've just proved yourself, so welcome in. I mean, I knew Golden 10, but that guy sucked. I always knew there would be someone better that would come along. Golden 10 and we just fell out. He wasn't golden enough for me. He wasn't, I don't know, I think his number was just a bit low. I just wanted like one more. So I knew if I would just hold out. Am I back at the same house we were at to begin with? Yeah, I am, aren't I? Brilliant. I knew that if I just held out, something better would come along. Something better than Golden 10. I just knew. I just keep waiting. And it's been months. Months and months. And then, boom, Golden 11 comes in and already I'm happy. I'm happier. I'm real, I swear. Golden is real. Well, that makes me happy. Because your family are going to have a better Christmas now that you're real, Golden. Because if you were not real, they would all be sitting around the table with the turkey going, he's not turned up. He wasn't real. We've been hoodwinked this entire time. But he is. Thank goodness for that. Anyway, welcome in, Golden. Golden, if you don't mind, just hold on. Hold on, Golden. I might have to kill something. Someone has seen me. Oh, is it just the big pigs? You can be a big pig too. It's just the big pigs. We don't need to go there. We're going to go for this one. Golden, yeah. Tell me a little something. Where are you watching me from? That's always my first question. What part of the world? What's the betting? It's America or Australia? Because that's normally where people are from at this time of my day, because it's early morning for me here. It's 8:20 in the morning on a Saturday. Am I not following that thing again? I'm so caught up in my chat now, as is standard Captain Mech business. I don't really know where I'm going or what I'm doing. I'm going to go for that. Keep that in mind. We're finding the special people in this whole area. Is this one big island we're on? Yes, it is one big island. I love the sound of the abandoned bog hamlet. That sounds amazing. I definitely want to go there. Canada! Is that what that means? I'm so naive. Does CA mean Canada? Or is CA an abbreviation for an American state? I don't know. Quick, we need to go to map cam though, just in case. Yes, it's Canada. Right, there's not much of Canada on my map. I have a map cam, Golden, because a lot of my followers in chat are from America. And both. Oh, okay, this is where I get confused. I'm trying to educate myself with American geography, Golden. So a lot of my followers are American, and they're often talking about the states and, you know, where they are. CA is California, thank you. I decided that because I was talking about America so much and trying to work out where things are, I needed a map. So I got a map and shoved it on my wall. And I've got a dodgy camera on it. It's not the greatest quality, but I'm just going to go there. Give me one sec. Here we go. Map cam, here's my map cam. We also have map duck, which is the top of a tripod that I was using to point, and then I decided it looked a bit like a duck. Map duck, could you show us please where Golden 11 is? Now, obviously that's not all of Canada. Canada is absolutely vast and it would be all the way up here. It's keep going north. Okay. So you're way up here, basically where my ceiling is, where the coving is to my ceiling. You're up there. I see an X marks the spot somewhere over Arizona. Where is Arizona? Arizona's the hot one. Are we treasure hunting in Arizona? For people that don't know, the Knot in chat, the Knot is a professional treasure hunter. I kid you not. He goes around the world like Indiana Jones finding treasure. Super, super cool. And I think he is talking about some treasure being in Arizona. There's an X marks the spot just there. What kind of treasure is it, the Knot? North and west. Okay. I need to get an Australia map. I need to get a Canada map. That's all you're going to get. I'm afraid you don't feature on my map, Golden 11. I'll see what I can do. If you come back into one of my streams another time, you know, I'll see if I can get something good. Anyway, bye, Map Duck.
Bye.
Superstition Mountains. Shut up. The Knot is telling you stuff, people. He does not lie. The Knot is saying there is treasure in Arizona in the Superstition Mountains. It's just there for the taking. If you get there before the knot does, there'll be like a massive battle that we'll film as part of Indiana Jones, because you'll have to be fighting for that treasure. Cool. Okay, so Golden 11 has just got into this game, so that's why you've dropped in. Perfect. I'm from where the Last of Us show was just filmed. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen that. Oh, because it hasn't come out yet, has it? It's very, very new. Oh, that's cool though. Did you see any of the filming? Did you actually kind of drive past to go, oh, there it is? You have a new follower. I cannot wait to see you on. Oh, at Paul has a new follower. I can't wait to... Right, sorry. Yes. Deb has just followed Chuck the Ape. I now understand the messages. I'm being very slow today. Very slow indeed. I am quite new to this game too, Golden. I'm only... I don't know where it actually says how many hours into it are you. Does it say? If I press load... 24 hours? Am I 24 hours in already? Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't even think it was that much, to be honest. I'm only 24 hours in. 24 hours in. I've only really just got to England. I've just built the first bit of my settlement, but I'm still pretty early days, Golden. I'm at chapter 2. I am at chapter 2 because I'm in England. Yeah. Where are you? I saw videos that didn't go by where they filmed saw vids, though. Nice. So you did see kind of recognised places, probably. Yes, I need to rectify that, Debs. I need to get into Paul's stream as well, because he's a nice supporter and he plays some cool games. I'd quite like to see Farming Simulator. Yeah, so that's what I was saying, wasn't it? Before I went off on a tangent. I think I was talking about Farming Simulator and then something attacked me. Yeah, so if someone said, hey, there's a game, Farming Simulator, I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm sure someone will like that. Not me, though, that sounds boring. But then I see a trailer and I see screenshots and it looks really nice. And then you go, oh, I don't know. I think ploughing a field might be quite fun and quite satisfying. And I bet it's quite, I imagine it's quite technical as well. You know, you're going to have to drive the vehicle properly. You're going to have to do, I don't know, harvesting, whatever. But I just like, oh, actually, I can see the appeal of that. So I've put much effort into Farming Sim yet, as I'm waiting. Or maybe you haven't put much effort into it because you're waiting for the UK map to be finished. Ah, okay. So is it all America at the moment, I imagine? Golden is slightly past me. You've been finding treasures. Half the time, Golden, that's all I do. That's where most of my 25 hours have gone into. If I get like 20 minutes of my day, I'll open this map and I'll go, ooh, boom, there's a treasure, go and find it. And I find it's so much fun doing that. I love it. So I've been doing a lot of that. So you've probably done all of this bit then, Golden, haven't you? You've done all this find people on this island. I bet you did it quicker than me because you weren't chatting to people in the chat and getting all distracted. Are you a streamer, Golden? Yeah, I know. I love it. It's so much fun. That's all I do. This is great fun. Just go and find stuff. I don't like raiding that much. I like sneaking in and doing most of it myself and just taking people out with arrows. I don't really enjoy like bombing in and everyone coming in and doing the big fights. I'm not so into that. I like sneaking around. But I know you have to get some of the people into raid to help you raid at the end, don't you? You can't do all of it on your own. Use your raven to locate quest objectives. Oh, okay.
Be my eyes.
Be my eyes, Sunin. Destiny is all. Yeah, Golden, are you a streamer as well, or just a player and a viewer? You are a streamer. Nice. Haven't streamed this at all. I'm really enjoying the game exploration. I'm loving being back into it. I played a little bit of it a few months ago and then went off for something else. Okay, we get wolves. We got wolves. What weapon have I got at the moment? Did I change back to knife? Yeah, we could try and do knives with wolves. In fact, we should just get rid of them, thin some out right now. Soma, you might want to get up here because there are wolves around, my love. They are very, very noisy wolves as well. Ah, get out. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a box. I'm stuck in the box. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're fine. You're fine. Just stay there. It's all good. It's all good. I'm going to run out. Oh, no. I've got 3 hours left. That's still good. Any more wolves? There were some around there, weren't there? Right, now give me my arrows back. Always want my arrows back, because predator arrows are few and far between. So there's a guy up there, he's a bit scared of the wolves at the moment. That's fine. I just wanted to get my arrows back. Thank you, yes, Dead by Daylight. Thank you, Deb. You were there before me. Shout out, shout out. Nice God, Dead by Daylight. Lots of people talking about it. Lots of people streaming it. I have not streamed it. It's like a multiplayer zombie survival game. Is that right? I don't think I've even seen it actually, let alone played it. Last AC I played was Black Flag. I never played Black Flag, although I always hear great things about it. But I always hear it was more of a pirate sailing game than an Assassin's Creed game. But I mean, it's really well loved, isn't it? All right, calm down, Eivor. It's all right. He's dead. He's definitely dead. Yeah, what happened to me was I got, so in my Assassin's Creed history, guys, is that there's not much of it, and as we all know from my lovely Mechaniers, you know, I very rarely finish games, and I get into a game for like 2 months and I love it and it's the best thing ever and I have dreams of completing it and getting everything, and then my attention wanes. I start to lose the bug and then some other game catches my fancy and I switch to that standard mech thing. So, I mean, you could count all the games that I have completed in my life on one hand, literally. But I had, the first one I had was I think it's Assassin's Creed 2, it was the one set in Florence. I think that was the first one. Again, played it for a few weeks. There's a child crying in the background, by the way. I have many children, Golden, so that often they invade my stream. I played the Florence one and was loving it and it was all great, and then something happened and I went off the boils and never came back. Then skipped all the other Assassin's Creed games. Got this one when it came out because I was excited about the Viking setting. Did the standard thing, played it for a couple of months, then went off on something else. Oh, that's it. Then I was reading how Origins kind of kick-started the series again. So this is 2 games before this one. And then I was like, oh, well, maybe, you know, I'm a bit of a completist, so maybe I should stop playing Vikings, stop playing Valhalla, go back to Origins and start there with that kind of new set-off, and then I'll go through Odyssey and then I'll get back to this. So I went back to Origins. I bought Origins, I fell in love with it. I love the Egypt setting, but, you know, again, other games took my fancy. You know, I just love the bug at the beginning and then I move on. So then I stopped playing that. Then I started streaming. I wasn't streaming at this point. And I started streaming and I thought, oh, I should stream an Assassin's Creed game because I really like playing them.
What happened here?
And but I thought Valhalla would be a bit more current in terms of streaming. I thought more people would be interested in that than Origins, which is now a good few years old.
The only one of your crew left standing.
I am, and hardly standing myself. But with the
Is there any point doing that? Is that gonna do anything for me? Probably not. No. Okay. Sometimes it opens little trapdoors and things, but not today. I love pirates. Oh, so do you play Sea of Thieves, Golden? You must play Sea of Thieves. That's what I started streaming. For the first 3 months, I was purely Sea of Thieves. And then guess what? My interest waned and I started playing other games. Good thinking on the current game. Plus, it's beautiful. It is stunning, isn't it? Dead by Daylight has no story, so easy to just pick up and play, and streams really well. I play a ton of games. That's cool, Golden. Okay, so you're a variety streamer too. Nice. Well, I'll absolutely bung you a follow once I'm off stream. Oh, what a shame in terms of Sea of Thieves, because, oh my goodness. Sounds like it would be right up your street. I mean, you and I sound like we like all very similar games, and you love pirates. So Sea of Thieves is just the ultimate. Great to stream. It's got a lot going for it. But maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing that there is not yet another game on your list that you need to stream and play. What am I doing? So we've rescued that guy. That's fine. I'm just wanting to check there's no treasury around here. What's that? Just one I haven't looted. Oh no, it's just arrows.
Cast about this land, my friend.
Okay. All right, we're heading over there. We're heading over there. Let's go. Let's spin. Ding, 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 ding. No, it does. Yeah, it does have PvP. I ain't got no time for PvP. Scares me too much.
And a man of the gods.
It scares me. So I don't tend to do that. But I loved it. So yeah, Zesty, I was just saying, Zesty and I, we're going to do a little collabby stream together, which I'm super excited about. Super excited. And it looks like we're going to do Deep Rock Galactic, which a few people have told me about on stream before. In fact, a few people have recommended it to me before. And
held captive.
I've never played it. Never played it. So I'm quite excited about it. And play it with Zesty. It's going to be great. It's going to be super cool. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. I've got a multiple arrow thing. Special ability, which I've never ever used. But there's only one enemy there. Oh no, there's two. Oh, let's try using it. Right. So I have to go left trigger. Then Y. Then I need to... It said hold, didn't it? 1... Okay, I just might have shot all 3 arrows at one person. Okay, I didn't really know how that worked. I thought it was going to give me time to paint the targets, you know, but that didn't happen. Never mind. No! No! Oh, that was a terrible shot. Right over his head. No! Oh my goodness, I'm wasting all my arrows now. Okay. This calls for a spear. This is not dagger time. Dagger time. This is spear time. Spear time. Doom, 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 doom. Wow. It's co-op, so we can shoot a bunch of alien bugs together. Sounds great. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. So, one thing I was going to ask you about, Zesty, and since you're here, since you're now here, I might as well ask you, we can talk streaming, because Golden might have some plans as well. Some ideas. Zesty, I assume you were going to stream at the same time, right? So you and I are both streaming on our respective channels, I imagine. And then, but when we do that, when people do collabs, you often get the problem, don't you? That one streamer is talking, doing stuff in their chat, is talking to people in their chat. So the audio of which is then coming out on the other person's stream, who's just having to kind of be quiet and just play the game. And then if that person who's being quiet has to do some stuff in chat, they're kind of waiting for the other person to finish, and then you're trying to speak to each other, you're trying to do your own chats, and then you're talking over each other. It all gets a bit messy, I find, when I've watched collabs before, and when I collabed with Ninja Space Unicorn, as much of a blast as it was, I loved it. I found that quite difficult, because she has a lot more viewers than me. I mean, she's, she averages, I don't know, like 25, 30 people now. She's doing really well. But so obviously she was basically talking the entire time in her chat, and I was just having to be quiet the whole time. And if I wanted to say hello to people in my chat, I'd have to sort of wait for a break for her to speak, and it was just all a bit awkward. And then when I did my last stream with Motan, which was Grounded, he kind of came up with a very clever, simple idea that he just muted himself whenever he was talking to his own chat. So I didn't hear it. It was just silent, really, to me. But he was talking to his own guys, and then he'd come back on to speak to me. And I thought, yeah, that makes perfect sense, actually. But the only way that I can mute myself because of all the technical difficulties is on my headset. I'm going to have to click off my microphone because I can't use Discord. We're not going to get into that. It's just very boring for you. So I guess I'll just sort of click on and off and do it that way. What do you think, Zesty? Do you have any opinions on this? Golden, do you do collabs with people? Do you just, if you do, does everyone just talk over each other and you just deal with it because it's fun? What do you think, guys? I keep trying to take more and more arrows, even though I've got all the arrows I can get. I never stop looting arrows. How many times has it said, your ammo is full? Oh, eat winter shunter. Now, does that give me... What does it do? It gives me more adrenaline, I think. Gives me the thing to use an ability again. I don't know. Yeah, no worries, Golden. No worries, Golden, my friend. Ah, yes, that's how you do it. No worries, my friend. Thank you so much for dropping in. I will absolutely go and check you out and give you a follow. I appreciate it. I hope to see you again. Thanks for being my new Mechaneer. Very happy to have you here. If times line up nicely, then yes, of course. Yeah, we're going to work out what we're going to do about that, Zesty. You know, if it works on my normal time for you, then great. If it doesn't, you know, we may have to just find a mutually beneficial time or whatever. But that's absolutely fine. You and I have similar numbers, so that won't be an issue. Cool, that's good. So it should be fine. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do Discord, Zesty. It's an absolute pain. My computer can't take it, so we are going to have to try out Xbox chat if you are able to get that on your PC and give it a go. Unfortunately, because that works fine for me and that's all good. But Discord, it doesn't work. I'm really sorry. It's really annoying. And it's half the reason I kind of reluctant to do collabs originally, because, you know, people want to use Discord for obvious reasons. Like, no, I can't use Discord. It's really irritating. Have a good one, Golden. I play with my girlfriend and people are used to it, I think. But just on... Thank you, the knots. Thank you very much for the bits. Very sweet of you. Thank you. Other games just play solo, so I don't have too many voices. Yeah. Thank you, Zesty. And sorry to be a pain in the butt when it comes to that. I know that's really irritating. Have we done this? Have we got all the people now? We have. Okay. So we're heading back over there to my right. To my right, so it's this way.
What see you, old friend?
Okay, I don't know what we're doing because I didn't listen to any of the guy. I didn't listen to what they said. Okay, got about a quarter of an hour left before I wrap it up for the holidays.
Surrounding that old hut. There may be Danes trapped inside.
Aha, okay. Thank you, Laranos. Thank you. Signing off, the Knot. Thank you, the Knot. Thank you. Lovely to have you here. No worries. I shall be finishing myself too shortly. That was a hard sentence to say. Do you want to see it auto run? I'll show it for you. Laranos would. She doesn't mind seeing it over and over again. Just her face on someone else's stream. Got nothing left. A tiny little sip is all I had. That's all I had. But thank you. It's okay. We can last till the end. Okay, let's do Laranos. Laranos, beware her golden shores. Is he on the outside? He's on the inside. Okay. Right. We've got some work to do here, people. I may have to ignore you for a little bit. We've got to rescue some people. Don't recognise me. Don't see me. Don't see me. Oh, I'm too hasty. Too hasty, mate. Too hasty. Too hasty. Oh, that didn't even kill him. No, 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 don't get me. Don't get me. Oh, look. Oh, I thought that was a Viking coming to get me, but it wasn't. Yeah, you come here, guys. I'll assassinate you. Just come a bit closer, buddy. Come a bit closer.
You'll rot in hell when we're done with you.
Oh, I've never seen that happen before.
If my head was in a bucket of water, I'd still know.
Ouch. Well, that dealt with that, didn't it? You like that? You like that auto fail? Yeah, it's cool. Oh, I've got to. Shall I just close the? I'll close the giveaway now because otherwise I'm going to forget, aren't I? Giveaway very quickly. Packet of free stream loots cards for when I do my stream about not letting me get to Pirate Legend, etc., etc. I've said it lots before. Last chance to enter. It's a no. You don't even have to use these cards if you win them, guys. You might not even be around for the stream, so there's absolutely no. What's it called? No. What's the word? Not. Brain dead. I'm absolutely gone. There's no. When you confirm. When you commitment. There's no commitment on your parts, guys. If you win it, you win it. If you don't, you don't. But you know, you don't even have to lose it. But you will get some nice free cards to use on my stream to stop me getting Pirate Legende, as they say in a random European country. Pressure, obligation, any of those will do, Laranos. Thank you. Any of those will do. Hello, we've rescued you. Now, I did get slightly past this the first time I played this game, and I know that one of these guys is a traitor, and I had to choose which one it was. And I got the wrong one. Well, you didn't know it's the wrong one at the time, but I chose the wrong one. I'm not reading that. And then I like reloaded the game and got the right one because I didn't like the fact I'd chosen the wrong person and he died because of me. I felt bad, so I had to reload it. Right, are we all good? We welcome though. Oh, you guys are all off. I think we're done here, people. I don't know. That was a nice little rescue. Oh, there is some gold. There is some gold though. Oh, there's 2 more bits of gold left on that island as well. I've got to find the gold. I can't be leaving it around. Where is it? Ooh, underground. It's underground. Oh, Christmas stretch. Thank you, Auto Run Fail. Christmas stretch. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good. Right, this is the plan. I'm going to close the competition right now. Then I'm going to get the treasure. And then I'm going to finish the stream. And Christmas begins. Boop-de-boop. Alrighty, so we have got 6 entrants in here. I'm going to close the giveaway. Close. I'm going to draw a winner. Draw a winner. The knot. The knot. The knot. The knot. The knot. Zesty is never going to win a flipping thing. If only life had a save load function, wouldn't that be amazing? The knot. You have won some free Streamloots cards. As many as I can give you. Okay? I will do my best to give you lots. How do I get in this door? You're never going to win, Zesty. I know, I'm so sorry. It's never ever going to happen. Because, as I said, I take your name off the list. Every time you enter, I just click delete. Look at the artwork. Can you see that, guys? On that lintel up there. I don't know how well you can see that on stream. There's actual artwork of people and stuff. Ah, pretty. Right, there's got to be a secret entrance around here somewhere. Let's find the secret entrance. Finds the secret entrance. Oh, yeah, you've still got the VIP thing. Yes, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting to take off VIPs from people so that then the channel reward point actually means something. I've got to do that. I've got to remove all VIPs. You've had it for long enough, Zesty. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. You know you can't give me those puppy dog eyes. Ain't gonna happen. I want to help you become a pirate legend, though. Oh, the knot. That's not the way it's gonna work. I'm 1 level off. All I need, I'm at 50 in Gold Hoarders, 50 in Merchant Alliance, and I'm 49 in Order of Souls. And as I said before, I know I can just buy a level from Larina. I know I can just get that super easy, but I want to actually do it properly by doing missions and stuff, and I do want people to try and stop me. That's okay, because if you don't actually want to stop me doing it, the knots, you could just watch, and some of your cards will just be fun cards anyway. You know, they're not. Oh, snake! And a glitched rat. Oh, what was that? I don't know that there were these massive snakes in England at this time. It seems a weird addition, if I'm honest. But there we go. All right, we'll go for snakes. Now in Origins, in the Egypt one, they fit right in, but it seems a bit weird. It seems a bit weird. Oh, I got Crying Child in the background. Crying Child. Gonna have to stream snipe you. Yeah, oh gosh, yeah. He has had it too long, hasn't he, Auto Run Fail? Has he been lording it around your house as well, saying how he's a VIP? Like, for special treatment? Michelle, clean my mug of gross. Clean my cup of gross, please. I'm not doing it myself and all that. I bet he has. I bet he's been getting his money's worth. So in which case we need to do something about that. So when I get off the stream, I'm going to go and check out Golden 11 and give him a follow, because he or she I know he said girlfriend. Not that means he's a he necessarily, but I assume he's a he. I need to go and follow him, and I need to remove VIP status. I will use your gift to push you to Pirate Legend. Thanks for the... No worries, not. So what I'll do, buddy, is don't take away my little diamond. Maybe I'll let you keep it for Christmas. Everyone should have diamonds at Christmas, right? I'll let you keep it for Christmas, which will mean nothing because I'm not streaming, you're not streaming. It won't mean anything at all. But, you know, then I'll take it. I'll take it away in the new year, all right? There, just so you don't get upset. The Knot, do you, just in all seriousness, Knot, do you have a Streamloot like account? Have you actually used Streamloots before? So that I can give you cards? If not, at some point you'll have to sign up for one. I mean, it's free to sign up for one, obviously, but I can't give you cards unless you actually have a Streamloots account. He asked me to take his shoes off and make him a sandwich just earlier today. I knew it. I knew back then when he wanted VIP that it was a bad idea, and I felt for you, Michelle. I thought, okay, this is going to make Zesty happy, but it's going to make Michelle unhappy. So it was a real toss-up, and then we're into sort of favouritism and stuff, which I never want to have that between us guys. So, I mean, it's all a bit awkward, but he's had it for a long time. He doesn't need it for any longer, does he? He doesn't need it anymore. What's this? Oh, I'm moving these out of the way so I can dodge under there. Yeah. This is all lies and slander. Don't lie, Alan. That just makes it... Oh, that is such a... That is such a marital thing to say. Don't lie. Just makes it worse. Yeah, Alan. Such a big liar. So I think Michelle, I'm just going to take it away from him after the stream. Zesty, we'll let you keep it over Christmas, buddy. Don't worry, it's all good. It's all good. You keep that VIP status. You do with it what you will. I'll get rid of it, Michelle. It's gone. It's practically gone. Just feel like it's gone now. It's gone. Can I get out the same way? Obviously not. No. Yes. It was just, I had to be exact. Okay, that was one little bit of treasure. Where's the next bit? There's only one more bit. Right ahead of me. Bang. Then we're going to call it a day or a night, wherever you are. Wow, that sounded mean. Who? Who sounded mean? It wasn't me. I wasn't being mean. Eb. I wasn't being mean. He's been VIP for a long time, Deb. You know? He's used it. He's had it. Now it's time to take away VIP. Well, I mean, I have it as a channel point reward, Deb, so it's got to be like a time limited thing. It can't just be, yeah, you can use your channel point reward and then you're VIP forever. It's got to be time limited, right? I mean, I was thinking it would just be for one stream. Is that mean, Deb? Deb always makes me doubt myself now. Now I'm stressing about this. This is going to ruin my Christmas now because I'm going to be sat in my little holiday cottage stressing about Alan and his VIP status and whether I've done the right thing. I think a week. Cool, Debs. Zesty's had it for about a month, it feels like, so he ain't having it anymore. Standard. That's what is happening. He's had it for ages. Now, how long has it been? It has probably been maybe it's been a week or maybe a couple of weeks. Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to move it from this side, am I? I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me, whilst if we play. Let's just get in here. Get in here. How do I get... Overhanging tree? Oh, I just can't get out there. Grr. I don't think you can climb trees in this game. Watson. Yeah. Michelle threatens to take it away herself. Deb says she can't. Does she not have that power? Do moderators not have the power to remove VIPs? Okay. Maybe I should just give you that power, Michelle, just so you can. No, can we all stop being mean to Zesty? I am next to that massive castle, aren't I? They're not. Yeah. It's a very big. Oh, it's this. It's a monastery. It's a monastery. I'm not being mean. No, I know you're not being mean. Some good loot up there. Oh, I know there's a ton of loot. I'm not for this stream though. That's going to be in the new year. Right, Watson gets to be VIP. How do I do it? Okay, Watson gets to be VIP. Hold on. What's... Oh, I can just take it away. I can just remove VIP, can't I? Right, let's give Watson... And good morning, my friend. How are you doing? I'm good, thank you so much. I'm about to finish the stream for Christmas. I'm not going to be streaming till the new year, so I'm all excited. It's all good. Let's see if this works. Yeah! Right, let's see who else is VIP, because I think I've got more than one here. Displays a list of VIPs. Is that going to work? Emperor Penguin is still... Oh, so he's still it. Okay, I need to take that because he got it, but he's not it anymore. What's the command for remove VIP then? I don't know what it is. I've just got add a VIP and a list of VIP. What else? Remove VIP. I don't know. No, restrict. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I don't think I can do it. Is it un-VIP? Is it? Oh no, it is. Oh, happy Christmas, Zesty Wings. Happy Christmas. Oh, ouch. Oh, how bad do I feel now? How bad do I feel? Hello, the shadow. Hello, hello, hello. Emperor Penguin needs to be removed as well. I think it has Zesty. Yay, it's gone. Hello, Shadow. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Lovely to see you, lovely to see you. Happy Christmas, and all of that stuff. The Shadow. Oh, it's Emperor Penguin 1 with a thing. I got it, I got it, I got it. I'm just taking everyone off. This is how bad it is. This is the spirit of giving and everything. Emperor _ Penguin. No, Zesty, don't pout, don't pout. It's all fun. Just bask in the glory of Watson now being a VIP. That's how exciting it gets. Yay! Shadow, hello, buddy. Lovely to have you in. Lovely to see you. Thank you. I'm about to stop the stream. I'm about stopping streaming now. Because I've been going for 3 hours and I need to start my Christmas holidays. Christmas holidays. It's because this is my last stream. So I will be back, guys, on the something like the 4th or the 5th of January. Having a little break until then. Having a little rethink of schedule and stuff. Nothing major is going to be changing. Definitely going to be diving more into Minecraft. Like, that is one of my big New Year's resolutions because Mectopia has been sort of neglected recently. And want to get back into that, so that would be good. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for all of you dropping in. No, Watson, presents wrapped. Mainly packing because we're going away for a week, so it's going to be packing, Watson. But other than that, not really. No, pretty chilled, which I like a lot. Yay! We leave the Met compound on Monday, Zesty Wing. So we're doing Monday to Monday. So we've just got today and Sunday to pack and kind of get ready. And then we're off. Send us your novel when you finished it. Oh, if only, Michelle. I will get some done, though. I will get some. Probably won't finish it, though. I'll still be on Discord, though. I want to speak to you guys over Christmas. I'll be dropping into Zesty Wings and Auto Run Fails Discord, which somehow I just overlooked for weeks. But now I'm there. I'm in there. Thank goodness. They let me in. They opened the doors. Deb, have a wonderful Christmas. Enjoy your time with Adam. Looking forward to, or you are looking forward to Jess coming and joining you for New Year, which will be exciting. The Knot, best of luck with your treasure hunting. Thank you for dropping in. Mr. Paul Jones, Chuck the Ape, you have been a legend as well. Thanks so much for showing me some support today. I hope to give that back to you in kind. Zesty Wings, have a good trip, unwind, relax. Don't let the little mechlings drive you nuts. Ha ha ha. I didn't tell you about, I'm not going to do it now, there's not enough time. Mini Mech 3 had the biggest tantrum that I've ever seen from any child, not just my own children, any child last night. It was a good hour, and oh my goodness, Mrs. Mech and I had to laugh in the end. It was so big and crazy. I was going to tell the story on stream, but I haven't got time now. I have to go. I'll save it for another time. Watson's off to Brighton. Nice. Have a good one, buddy. All right, my lovely people. There's no one that I know that is raiding at the moment, and I'm doing my normal thing where I just want to stop the stream and start my holiday, so I'm not going to faff around on Twitch trying to find someone to raid. We are just going to start the holidays. And we're being played out by this lovely Christmas monk music. There we go. Nice. Yeah, serious dedication. Laurenos, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed your gift. Thank you for your support as well. Have a wonderful holiday, people. We are going to my thank you screen. Anyone wants to have a chat with me, I will be on Discord all over Christmas. Other than that, I will see you in the new year. Happy Christmas, my friends. Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir. Captain Mech, out.